Yair Rodriguez from the bottom submits Josh Emmett.
He threw up a triangle.
Wow.
He threw up a triangle.
Anderson Silva style, Chael Sonnen.
Yo, Emmett didn't even, he's like, nah, I'm good. I'm good.
That is the beauty of mixed martial arts right there.
From the We Are the MMA-Holes studios of Arizona, PFL 2025 World Tournament, Jackson versus KERESHKOV. We're going to react to the entire card live with the MMA-Holes.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Tonight, the MMA-Holes react to PFL. We're back, baby. We did a little PFL earlier in the year. We've done PFL in the past. And here we are hanging with the boys.
Hanging with the boys.
For PFL 2025, the World Tournament. This is the first time they're ever doing this. And this is the last ditch effort for PFL to be something. You can tell by the production on ESPN Plus. If you want to watch along, we have a link in the description down below. You could watch along on ESPN Plus with us. But you can tell this is it. You can tell they're going all out, balls to the wall. The way the pre-show ended going into this show over here, they said they want to prove everyone wrong, and they want to show you guys and gals that the PFL is the real deal, and it's a legitimate alternative, and maybe even it could be bigger than the big bad UFC and all that fun stuff. So we'll see. We'll see what PFL brings to us. They've been a hot mess for a while, and it pains me to say that, because anytime we've sent people over to cover PFL as media, they were treated like kings and celebrities. They do a very nice job. They've never done us wrong in any way. So I don't have any ill will towards PFL, but I have to be as honest as possible. You know, if things don't work, I go after them, even if I'm sponsored by them. If fights stink and a promotion is not that good, well, I'm just going to have to say, yeah, this is number one.
This is number one bullshit.
So we're going to react to this PFL event, which has some interesting people on it. It's 8 fights. There's 4 preliminary fights, and then there's going to be 4 fights on the main card. Hopefully there's not a 7-hour layover between prelims and main card. But the interesting part about this tournament is you lose, you're done. You're out. The funny part about this tournament is, well, there's no more millionaires anymore. There's no more you win, you get $1 million. They sliced that in half, and now it's $500,000, which is not terrible. I mean, if you look at the UFC, you know, guys are not making $500,000 unless you're the elite, the upper echelon of UFC fighter. So $500,000, not too shabby, but kind of comical considering they were giving $1 million out. Here, you get $1 million, you get $1 million. Not anymore. So this is the first round of this tournament, and I'm going to give it the benefit of the doubt. We're going to do a fight reaction. I'm going to pop up behind me. We're going to have the boys in the box. We'll have the round and the time, and we'll be doing our commentary, and we'll be hanging on a Thursday night. So make sure you hit that like button. And if you're not subscribed, join the 100K strong MMA holes. How's everyone doing in the chat? Hopefully you're WW. And
Wonderful, wonderful.
get your bets in at mybookie.ag. Use code MMA-HOLES. Mybookie.ag is the place to make the bets for the PFL event. I don't have any bets. I didn't do any bets tonight. Tomorrow we're going to be doing BKFC. This stream will catapult you over to our BKFC stream. and 1FC at night. So BKFC in the morning, 1FC at night, and then the UFC on Saturday. A lot of content coming your way. Okay, you guys ready to roll? You guys ready to rock? Let's get ready to watch PFL together like a big happy family. Mas likes the Asians more than the P word PFL. PFL's treated me better. I haven't really worked with any of the Asian organizations, but I will say some of those 1FC cards, well, that last one was nuts. That was a nutty night. How's the Tickle Tail doing? I mean, you can see, do you have eyeballs? It's doing WW, baby.
Wonderful, wonderful.
It's doing WW. This is on ESPN Plus. Correct. Yeah, I have a link in the description if you want to watch. Just like the UFC, you could watch ESPN Plus down below. Hope we get a blood bath. I don't know why I'm stuttering. Yeah, I hope so too. That'd be nice. That would be nice, right? Like if we get like a good night of carnage on a Thursday night, low expectations. Massively low expectations. But like I said at the top, the beginning of the program, I got to be honest with you. The production looks pretty tight. Like it looks like PFL always had a pretty legitimate looking fight cards, although it's in Florida, Orlando. It's at was it Universal Studios or one of those places? I don't know. It's at an amusement park, and it's a very small venue. So it does look very tiny, kind of Apex feel to it, but it's the first round of this tournament. So I guess they're going to spend more on the actual production, but it looks like the fighters are eating delicious stuff. It looks like there's a lot of stuff to do for the fans. They're really going all in on this. You can tell, like when it comes to the product that they're trying to deliver on ESPN Plus, they're really trying to deliver something that's looks and feels bigger than it is, I guess, right? But we'll see. We'll see how it plays out. Hopefully it's not a lot of fluff and we get a lot of carnage because that's what we're here for, right? BKFC is better than PFL. It depends what you're looking at, right? Like if you're just looking at the fights, 100%. BKFC is way more entertaining. I would say, though, the production is better PFL, but they have the luxury of, the Saudis, and they have the luxury of ESPN, being on ESPN. So their production actually is pretty good. They have that smart cage, which doesn't really change anything for me, but they try the ref camera and stuff like that. So, like, visually, I would say, honestly, I think PFL has a better visual production. But fights, yeah, listen, BKFC. Tomorrow morning, Britton Hart's fighting. Looking forward to seeing her fight. Yeah, it's gonna be pretty nasty. We got an alert coming in. What do we got here? First, thank you, Chronic Tomato, for subscribing to the channel.
Super
Appreciate
chat.
you. I don't know why this is doing this, but wait, what the fuck?
Working overnight, happy to be hanging with the boys.
Hey, there you go.
Hanging with the boys.
Thank you so much. Let me fix some graphics here, and then I'm gonna put you as a top fucking dog, my man. Thank you, Macaroni. Thank you so much. It does this. This is a weird thing. I don't know why it does that. Let's do this. Okay. Let's do this. Yeah, it's a weird thing. A little glitch. A little bit of a glitch, OBS. What's that glitch about? Okay. Put like that. All right. You're good. And now, let's give you your top dog status. Hey, thank you very much. And I hope we get you through your shift. That's actually pretty cool, man, that you're hanging with us. Drop us in your ears, and we'll take you along the way on this magical ride, PFL tournament. I understand. Listen. Oh, wait, I still have the Hearns in there. Hearns, get out of here, bro. You are already the top dog. We got this guy over here, Macaroni. Macaroni the one, not the two, the one. Up in the lights on a Thursday night. Up in the lights. I want to see blood. These two are going to be the first two to compete. Tai Kyun Kim and Nathan Kelly. Ireland versus Korea. That's going to be coming up first, and I want to see some punishment, carnage. Guys, did you hit the like button? Let me know if you hit the like button yet. This way I don't have to touch that anymore. But let's break the like goals on a Thursday night. I think we're going to have a good night tonight. I'm going to be optimistic. If this freaking sucks, you're going to hear it from me. You're going to hear me bitching and complaining. Everyone loves that, right? Everyone loves listening to me bitch and complain. Night shift is brutal. It is, yeah. I used to load trucks for about 4 years, 3.5, 4 years. I loaded trucks overnight. It was brutal. And then we would hit the roach coach. was the only white guy there. I was like a nonpareil. And I actually had fun with the guys. I had a good time with my coworkers. My coworkers are phenomenal. But the shift was brutal. Absolutely brutal. The times.
Super chat.
We're going to get kicked off, but J Bears comes in.
I slid into most DMs, but I did not get his mystical approval for my bet.
I thought I gave it. Didn't I respond? I thought I responded. I thought I did. Hold on a second. Let me see. I might have just put a heart on it or something. I didn't. Honestly, I didn't. I got to be completely transparent. For this one, I'm just here for the blood and guts. I'm not here for the gambling for this event. So if you are gambling, let me know where your money's going on this thing. I'm just here. I want to be entertained. That's what I want. I want the UFC. And by the way, thank you, Jay Beers, for being the top Fukin dog. Good luck on your bets. Here we go. Top Fukin dog. Come on, chat. Now, what was it for? Was it for UFC or for this? I didn't. Hold on. Let me see. I got to be honest with you. If I see it's a long DM, a lot of times I'll just hit a heart. That's a little peel back the layers. Because we got a lot of nonsense going on. So I can't quite, I'm not super plugged in. Let me see what we got here. We got a lot of shit going on. Sponsors, and there's a lot of moving parts. Website, a whole bunch of nonsense. Where's Jay Beers? Oh, I said good luck. I said good luck. I wish you the best. Okay, round one. Hey, at least I said something, right? It wasn't just a heart. I said good luck. It's not bad. That's more than most would say, right? 437. We're going to say, whoa, blitzing coming in. Let's see. The Irishman gets pinned up against the cage by Kim. So we got Kim versus Kelly. I would imagine these are 3-round fights. 8 weight classes, 8 fighters each. First round fights, featherweight. Okay. Yeah, you lose, you're out of the tournament. If you say rise up lights, it sounds like an Aussie accent saying razor blades, thoughts. Rise up lights. Oh, like rise up lights? Rise up lights? Rise up lights? Like that? Did I do it justice? Rise up lights? All right. That's Curtis Blades. Rise up lights. All right. Anyway, 3:45 on the clock, round number 1. Pinned against the cage. Now, the Irishman in control on Kim. He's stomping on his foot there. The right foot stomping on top. Yes, stomp on that thing. Kim doesn't like it. He lifts his foot, and then more stomping. Heels to the top of the foot. Very annoying against the cage here. The ref has his camera glasses on, checking out the two boys in their underpants, stuck against the fence here. And we're just doing some heel stomps with 3:20 left. We're going to move on to the next round by heel stomps. TKO by heel stomps. That'd be phenomenal. Right? That'd be pretty cool. Rise up, lights. Oh, my God. Well, spun around. Now Kim. Now Kelly in control. They're battling for position against the cage. And now Kim's in control. Stuck against the fence here. So this is a first fight of the card. First fight of the tournament. 10-1 versus 11-3. I bet these guys got a lot of nerves on them, Like a lot on the line with PFL. A lot on the line. If you lose this fight, you're done. You're not in the tourney. People trying to get that bag of money. Good right hands by Kelly, and there's a separation. So Kelly hits with enough shots to say, okay, let's split this thing up. Reset. Nice left by Kim. Zap it into the face of Kelly. So Kelly, Kim towards the center of this PFL cage. The only thing I don't like about PFL's production is it does seem like the camera's a little bit... Oh, left hand by Kim. Drops the Irishman. The Irishman throws up the triangle. Now he tacks the arm. As he does, Kim leaps onto the backside, puts a hook in. Kim saying, let's go to the next round, baby. Spread now Kelly. Kelly's trying to get his ass back up. Blood squirting on the mat. First fight, and we got some blood leaking out of the Irishman. Oh, Kim's going for the choke. It's over the mouth. Kelly's trying to push up on the elbow as Kim sits on the rib cage. Oh, my God. Thursday night carnage. We might see it early. A triangle locked around the waist of Kelly. And Kim is all over the backside. Full control by the Hyundai. Kelly trying to crawl off to the fence, trying to peel off the hands, stop the attack of Kim on the backside. Are we going to get a carnage early? I mean, there's blood squirting out of this. It looks like Kelly's face. Crank it on the head again is Kim. Kim's still sitting on that backside, cranking. Kelly's trying to push the arm off. His blood squirts out of his face. Kelly has created some separation, still alive. Knee to the mat with Kim all over the backside. You know what? With no contender series or anything like that and nothing else really going on during the week, I'm cool with this. I kind of hope it works. You know? How many people in the chat are watching along with me? Let me know. I don't hate this. As I've been hard on the PFL, I don't hate this. A lot of blood coming out of Kelly's face, and Kim is cranking him some more. Probably going to be a little slippery now with all that blood. Now, an adjustment. Kim goes up with the other arm. Loops in the left. Tries to lock up the RNC. The camera, the ref cam is not even showing it. Oh, there we go. And there's more separation by Kelly. He's still alive. 28 seconds left in the first round. Kelly is in all sorts of trouble here. Clearly going to lose his first round. 20 seconds on the clock. Can Kim get the job done? It looks like he's too slippery. And here we go. Oh, wait, hold on. Kim adjusts, pulls him back. This might be it. Oh, good night, baby. Good night. See you later, Irishman. The first round, Korean. kyun Kim with the RNC. He pulls it off. Adjusts beautifully and gets the carnage in the first round. Wow. Woo!
Carnage!
Let's go!
Lick the carnage, embrace the
Come
carnage.
on!
Go on a date with carnage. Vote for carnage.
Yeah!
Make dates with carnage. Play jokes on carnage. Masturbate with carnage.
Ejaculate.
The carnage. Propose to the carnage. Enjoy pancakes with the carnage. Celebrate the carnage.
There is a buzz in the air, and let's see if it stays throughout the 8 fights. You can tell PFL is got a foot in the grave. So here we are with this brand new tournament that they're doing. They're trying to give us some excitement, and we get a finish in the first round. We got some blood. We had a good back and forth. I mean, that was pretty good, pretty solid. Pretty solid. The only thing that I would criticize is the ref cam was staring at the canvas. For some reason, the production team says, let's go to that camera. Don't know that. Don't know about that, but we got carnage. We got carnage on a Thursday night. And I need you guys to hit that like button right now if you enjoy some carnage. The ref point of view is cool, says Omar. It is, but I mean, it's not that they've been doing that for years. Omar, is this your first time watching PFL? I want to know in the chat, is this the first time anyone watched a PFL event? Let me know. Because our community is heavy UFC, right? If we do Ryzen or 1FC or BKFC, I mean, we got the UFC crowd, right? That's our bread and butter, but I like introducing to people that just are exclusively UFC. I like to branch out a little bit here and there, you know? So hopefully PFL delivers tonight. I would like to see some competition. Been watching since PFL started up. Okay. I don't think I've watched a full PFL fight. Okay. Yeah. Like I said, production's usually decent. The problem with PFL, the pacing's terrible. A lot of times it's big breaks between fights, a lot of decisions, maybe not the best actual talent out there. But if we see a bunch of good finishes or solid, 3-round wars or whatever, I can deal with that. Second time watching. Now, remember, we've been on this channel since 2016. We've covered PFL from the beginning. And we were rooting for PFL. Like I said, we've had people from our community do media for PFL. They were treated like gold. So the only thing is, I got to say this. Don Davis, not a big fan at all. Like Don Davis, I feel like you got to do something with that guy. I feel like he's dragging the entire organization down. Anytime he speaks, anytime he's interviewed, it just feels like, oh, shut up, bro. You're killing this. You're absolutely destroying this whole organization. So that's my hot take on Don Davis, which is not very hot because I think a lot of people agree. I don't know if Don Davis realizes it. Anyway, I have 2 more before my doc appointment. 2 more before you. Well, enjoy the 2 more. I'll watch 2 bums fight on the street anytime we get extra fights. Can't complain. I'm with you. Speaking of bums, Crazy Kevin had Josh Thompson on. I saw in his X post. Actually, let me see. Where is it? Let me show you guys. Give a pop to Kevin. He gets a lot of heat on social media. But this is hilarious. During the interview, like the beginning of the interview, Josh Thompson seems like a real shithead. Like, I got to be honest with you. I'm not, I don't know. Maybe I'm off on this, but every time I see him interviewed, he just seems like a schmuck, like a smug prick. And then, like, he opens up the interview talking about bums, like, and saying, like laughing at bums. Like, he's so retarded. He doesn't even know. Don Davis is the PFL UFC. I mean, Dana White of PFL, and they're nothing alike.
Egg size, softball.
Really have that stuff.
Where is he?
I was
Pretty happy.
really have that stuff going on too much. No hailstorms really too often over here, so I don't have to deal with that too much.
Now y'all got the bums though, right? They run in the street.
Oh yeah, we got too many of those. I'll tell you that.
Like,
You got those bums in the street, right? Those fucking bums. Dude, what kind of CTE comment is that?
they run in the street.
Oh yeah, we got too many
Yeah,
of those. I'll tell you.
bums in the street. Those dirty, filthy sewer rats with fucking 2 legs and skin and flesh.
Yeah.
Like California, man. You guys, for East Coast, West Coast, it's all the same.
Yeah, there's just bums everywhere, right? So I said to Kevin, I was like, dude, you gotta, like, anytime I'm interviewing someone and they give you a gem like that, you gotta be like, wait, hold on, bro. Did you just laugh at bums? You gotta put them in the hot seat. You gotta do it.
Bums everywhere.
Oh, my
I left
God.
California 2 years ago and moved to Texas, but man, I know we have bums in like Houston, San Antonio.
talking about them like they're potato chips. Like, it's just the craziest shit. We got a lot of bums here. We have a lot of bums in Arizona. Fuck those bums.
Wonderful, wonderful.
You know, I got a beautiful family, a roof over my head, food on my plate every night. That's Josh Thompson right there. I was like, holy fuck, dude. Dude, going hard in on the bums. They can't even defend themselves. Fucking Josh Thompson. What a prick he is. Lewis.
I appreciate the branching out. I love watching all types of MMA. If UFC goes to Netflix, could PFL be the main MMA promotion on ESPN?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how much. I think the PFL contract is coming to a close as well. But yeah, if UFC leaves, that could be, and PFL has success with this tournament. And listen, guys, PFL link in the description if you want to watch along with us. It doesn't hurt if PFL succeeds. Like I said, Don Davis, I'm not a big fan of. Like, that kind of rubs me the wrong way. Like, having him succeed, even though, like I said, they've been nothing but nice to us. At the end of the day, we want to see carnage, right? So maybe ESPN gets stuck with PFL and they can right the wrongs of the past. Who knows? But thank you, Lewis. Appreciate you, Lewis. You're tied for J Beers. J Beers is the first $5 top dogger over there, but I appreciate you, Lewis, for your contribution and everyone that contributes to this flying circus of retardation. I was in Maricopa County visiting my cousins, and I loved it. Oh, yeah, dude, I'm telling you, Arizona's great. Except for those fucking bums. Oh, Josh Thompson, the bum hater. Oh my God, dude. Kevin, you gotta capitalize on that shit. I played it a couple of times back too. I was like, wait, did he just fucking laugh at bums? Yeah, he did. Josh Thompson. Just let Josh Thompson know. Clip that shit. Clip that Kevin interview. You guys got to go in on him a little bit. You got to razz him. It's just, I could just go so far. You know, I got my show. Have at it. Definitely seems like a nudnik. But I mean, we learned something new today, right? I didn't know that Josh Thompson thought bums were funny. I had no idea. What do you guys think about this poster? UFC 315. Bilal Muhammad versus JDM. Shevchenko versus Fioro. Poor Fioro. They couldn't have done a better job. She looks like a fucking frog in this picture. They couldn't they couldn't have helped her out a little bit. Jesus Christ. Let me think about this. JDM with his signature nose. I was hoping that someone, I put in the replies, I was hoping that someone would switch JDM and Bilal's nose. No one did it. I was very disappointed. Like, can someone just switch the noses on those two? Like, I feel like that's a big misplay. This is on that Dovey guy's X account. And I was very upset that no one went in there and switched. I mean, how do you not swap their noses? You know? Or you could focus on JDM's nose. Yeah, that's his signature schnoz. It's been like that for a minute. Remember when he debuted? Everyone's like, what the fuck? What the hell? But then you see how he fights. You're like, all right, that makes sense. Yeah, it totally makes sense. He blocks with his face. That's the nose you get when you just block. You don't put your hands up. You're just like, yeah, good. I can still breathe. Speaking of that, I just saw, dude, I'm not even going to talk about it. Forget it. It's just inappropriate. I'm not going to talk about it. That's a conversation for the Gummy Gang. Hey, how about this? PFL's going into the next fight. If you're going to play some bets, going over to mybookie.ag. Use code MMA-HOLES. Get your bets in. Win big. Good luck. Anyone betting on this card, let me know. We're just here for the carnage. 9-2-0 versus 10-2-1. Kikuiri versus Bachar. Bachar 6'1", 6 foot for Kikuiri. 155. What is the weight? What do they? Oh, they fight at welterweight, so he's going up, Kikuiri. 75.5 apiece, and leg reach 38. And apparently Bachar has no legs. Wow, this is going to be an interesting one. The guy has no legs. Pretty cool. That's pretty interesting. How many people are going to be here in the morning for the BKFC card? We got it scheduled, ready to go. How many people going to be here? Dubai. By the way, I see all these promotions going to Dubai. I'm going to Dubai. It's going to happen. That's on my bucket list. A promotion is going to pay for my airfare for the MMA-Holes to go to Dubai. I want to go. I want to go check it out. I want to get on a big fancy plane and go to Dubai. What time? It would be my time, 9 a.m., so noon East Coast time. All right, round one has begun. I like the pacing. We had a quick finish, and we're going right into it here. So a quick takedown attempt by the guy with the yellow trunks, which is Bachar, I think. Yeah, Bachar going in on Kikuiri. Kikuiri trying to stop him with wide legs. Bachar sniffing the jock early. First round. We saw a finish in the last one. Keith Peterson is the referee. This is only 8 fights on the card, so you have a limited time to hit the likes. Very small window. Takedown, but how about this? Kikuiri falls on top. They stand back up, and Kikuiri pushes him to the cage. So Japan, who's had a lot of success on these Asian cards. Here we go, some Japanese talent here in the PFL tournament cage. Live from Universal Studios, Florida. So you can, after this, you can hop on the Spider-Man ride.
Wonderful.
You can go in the Hulk roller coaster right after you watch these fights. Bachar still holding my man against Bachar spins him to the fence. Kikuiri is trying to stop another takedown attempt, and he drags him down. Bachar, oh, nope, right back up is Kikuiri. Kikuiri has a plan. He has an antidote for that takedown.
Wonderful.
Uh-oh, it's Josh Thompson. Shit.
I moved out of that dump Cali a couple years ago. Out here in Texas you got a lot of Riris. I love those Mongos, with their thick necks and speech disabilities. They always have bad hair though. I feel so much better about myself when I see one.
It's so true. And if you just jumping in, and thank you, Josh Thompson, man, big fan. If you're just coming in, we found out that Josh Thompson hates homeless. Well, doesn't hate homeless. He finds them very amusing. He loves laughing at homeless people. So, how nice. Josh Thompson supporting the program with a donation. Thank you, Josh. 2:49 on the clock. And Kikuiri controlled against the cage here. Kikuiri trying to drag my man around this fence, hits him with a combo, comes in with the 1-2. Bachar trying to circle, but he stands there and gets punched with a nice jab. And by the way, Bachar looking tired out there already. Kikuiri comes in with a leg kick. Bachar charges forward, but now backs up here. He rips in a kick towards the body. Maybe not sluggish. I don't know. Maybe it's just the way he's walking. I don't know. Bachar trying to hit that leg kick. Leg kick comes back by Kikuiri. The Japanese fella hits to the body. Ooh, nice combo by Bachar on the face of Kikuiri. Probably saying the kid's name wrong, but it's okay. He likes dick in his mouth? Probably. I got to be honest with you. I'm not as you could tell by my humor, I was never a big Josh Thompson fan. And then he has a podcast with Dan Miragliotta, not Dan, John McCarthy. And they both just like two Karens sitting there just complaining and having terrible takes. I give him credit because he made the walk, you know what I'm saying? But other than that, I mean, that doesn't, he's not insufferable. Nice knee, but spun around. Kikuiri in control against the fence here. So Japan in control with 1:33 on the clock. We need more blood. We just got started, Marky. We just got started. Already blood. Although there's a lot of hugging against this fence. Kikuiri in control. Hits him with the left. They separate. 1-2 Kikuiri. Puts it on the face. A nice stabbing jab to the chest by the Japanese fella. Kikuiri looking to land some more shots here. Those are off the blocked hands. Bachar trying to circle around. The jab fires through to the nose. Kikuiri comes in with a flurry again. Body shots left hand. Nice combo by Japan. Kikuiri keeps it coming here. Body shots coming in with the flurry upstairs. Bachar just eating them up against the cage. Bachar trying to protect his face. He pushes off. Now Bachar comes in with the left and right hands. Oh, what a flurry by Bachar, and Japan's getting popped. Bachar pushes him to the other side of the cage, shoots him for a takedown. Stops and cracks him with a right. Wow, Bachar was playing possum here. Damn, good first round. Bachar charging in. Kikuiri stops as he resets. He throws a left to right, but not much behind those punches. Bachar kind of let him punch himself out. Wow. 25 seconds on the clock. Now Kikuiri shoots in for the takedown. A charge, and he shoves him off against the fence here. The Japanese man having the lock underneath the gluteus maximus. Bachar trying to separate. 13 seconds on the clock. And we're back to hugging. Ooh, a trip. Kikuiri swings him around, puts Bachar on his knee. Bachar gets back up. Kikuiri puts a ghillie, hits to the rib cage, and that is the end of round 1. Okay, not a bad round. It's pretty good. I like it. We started watching that Tom Hardy show, Mobland. I was bored out of my mind. I was like, what the fuck? What are people raving about? This is boring. A bunch of old people and shit. Like, I was just like, all right. And then the young people are terrible actors. I'm like, what is this? So we pivoted to what's it called? Temptation Island. Did you know they brought Temptation Island back on Netflix? If you want to watch a train wreck, I'm not a reality show guy. But when I was younger, in a previous relationship, I used to watch Temptation Island, and I would be like, what would I do in this situation? It's back, baby. Temptation Island. Anyone have that guilty pleasure of watching the train wreck that is Temptation Island? Let me know in the chat. Probably not, but I'm probably the only one. But if you haven't seen it, better than the Tom Hardy show. Don't waste your time, Mobland. It's overrated. But you got to give it a chance. No, man. The hook was not in my mouth. Do they have a female crime boss? I didn't even get that far. Is that what's going on in there? Woke-ass Netflix. Well, your UFC might be on the Netflix platform. That was a girls' show. I'm telling you right now, Temptation Island. If anyone's in a relationship and you watch Temptation Island, you better be damn sure you're in a good relationship because you might be fighting. You might find yourself fighting. Thankfully, me and Jess are good. But, yeah. I mean, how could that guy do that? You're just sitting there. It's good, retarded fun. Anyway, we're in second round, 4:37 on the clock between Kikuiri and Bachar. I don't even know who won that first round. I mean, Bachar? What do you guys think? I don't know. I was kind of close, back and forth. Bring back Jersey. Jersey Shore is still going. That's been back, although I don't watch it. But, the only reason why I know that is Today I was scrolling. I saw JWoww pop up. Literally today. So it's weird that you fucking said that. And I was like, is that show still on? And sure enough, I was like, holy crap, they're still doing shows. The situation is sober. It's like, damn, how are these guys still relevant? Anyway, controlling against the cage is Bachar. Kikuiri spins him around. 4 minutes on the clock. More battle for position. Japan in control with 3:55 on the clock. I'm the best multitasking play-by-play guy out there, guys. No one can do it like me. By the way, we're on X as well. If you want to follow us on X or give it a repost, I appreciate it. Jersey Shore and Jersey Shore Family Vacation. I watched most. Oh, see, so there you go. Vince watches. I watched the original Jersey Shore, not by choice. Kind of got forced into it, and then the hook got in the mouth. I was like, all right, I can kind of relate, and I hate that. I hated the fact at the time that I was beating the beat back in the day. Gym tan laundry. I didn't tan, but anyway, I did t-shirt tying. The shirt. I did the Sherpy shirt for the shirt. Like, that was all normal. But then I fell off. Anyway, controlling against the fence is Kikuiri, and this. Come on, guys. You got me talking about Jersey Shore and Temptation Island. Kikuiri's just slowing down the pace here, and I got to be honest with you. Keith Peterson's got to separate this. They're just stuck there. There's nothing happening. Keith, you can separate them. Oh, anyway, okay, Japan says I'll hit him with an uppercut. Slam in the 3. There's a jab coming in by Kikuiri, a left hand by Bachar, so we are separated. Oh, good beat hook shot by Bachar. Japan keeping his hands up, but the left slips through by Bachar there. So Bachar hits with the inside leg kick flurry coming in by Kikuiri. These guys don't look like they have much zap on behind their punches anymore, or any of the strikes from the earlier flurry. Now stepping into one is Bachar, trying to aggressively hook to the face of Kikuiri. Kikuiri backs up, puts in a left, grabs onto the body. Bachar trying to stop a takedown, but Kikuiri trips him down onto his knees. Back up goes Bachar, 2:10 on the clock. Neither guy's winning the tourney in this one, that's for sure. My guilty pleasure is TLC reality. I'm ashamed. It's all good. I watch fucking Temptation Island, so, I mean, who am I to talk? I mean, I'm not a typical reality guy, especially these days. Like, I cherish my time. But Jesse really likes it, and I used to like it back in the day, so I'm like, all right. And I'm not going to lie, I'm enjoying it. It's such a train wreck. Complete train wreck human beings. 1:40 on the clock. Kikuiri controlling. Got the underhook. Has Bachar against the fence. All right, so we're back to typical PFL. The way the first fight was, I was like, okay, a good start. And we're just a battle for position against the fence. A separation by Japan with the left hand. Bachar just comes forward, puts the hands up, loops in with the left. Jab, 2 of them by Kikuiri. They're back towards the center. Outside leg kick by Bachar. I don't know who won the first round. I have no idea. It was close. You've busted multiple nuts to Snooki in a pinch. Why? That's something I would never admit. A takedown by Japan. I would never admit that.
Let's go, champ.
I would never.
How can I get anyone to believe I ain't no member?
How can I get anyone to believe I ain't no member? Well, you're a member for 59 months, D-Rest, and I appreciate you. I appreciate you. The man who renamed the studio We Are the MMA-Holes. Thank you to D-Rest for being a member for that long. We're back up to the feet. Kikuiri in control, 33 seconds on the clock. I think Kikuiri got round 2. I just don't know quite who got first round. He better Pearl Harbor his ass. It's not quite happening. Kikuiri in control once again against the fence here. 15 seconds on the clock. Live from Universal Studios, Florida. They're working up against the fence here. Bachar, well, Kikuiri tried to drag him down, and Bachar fell on top of him. 2 seconds on the clock. Half guard Bachar. That failed miserably. Oh, these guys are shot. They're just slowly getting back up to their corners. Ugh. This fight. Oh, boy. Not a bad first round, and now we're going into the third, and I'm like, all right, do something about it. Do something about it. Oh, shit, D-Rest. He just gifted 5 on a Thursday night. Thursday night, 5 gifted memberships. Come on. Yes. Let's go, baby. Wow. Wow, D-Rest, thank you, man. Who got those? Double champ memberships went to Raymond Torres, Ghost Man, Robert Evans, Henrik Wolmark, and Let's Fighting Love. Let's Fighting Love. Congratulations, guys. You got the greatest gift of all. Did they just stop this fight? Wait a second. No, I got to be tripping right now. Oh, my God, they did stop it. What the hell? Between rounds. Bachar can't get up off the stool? Was it her injury? Oh, my God. Wow, could you imagine getting kicked out of the... Wow, Bachar was on the... He goes like this. Oh, my God. Keith Peterson calls the fight. Bachar couldn't get off the stool. What happened? Dude, I thought it was a joke. I was like, there's no... Is it a leg injury? What the hell? What happened to Bachar? Oh, that's crazy, man. That's ugh. Well, hey, whatever way to move forward. So I guess Carnage. I mean, I guess. All right, Kikuiri moves on. I guess.
Carnage! Lick the carnage, embrace the carnage, go on a date with carnage, vote for carnage, make babies with carnage, play jokes on carnage, masturbate with carnage, ejaculate the carnage, propose to the carnage.
It doesn't feel right. Anyway, guys, go follow us on X. It's at the MMA-Holes, and if you can give this a repost, I'd appreciate it. We're live on X as well. Hello, X World. How you doing? We're on YouTube as well. You can come on over here. The water's nice and warm. That was weird. All right, guys, I need you to do me a favor. Can you hit the like? Right now, if you're watching on YouTube, we need you to hit the like, okay? When I count to 3, I'm going to start at 1. When I get to 3, I want an explosion of likes, like insane, mind-blowing amount of likes. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's refresh it. Explosion of likes. Because if I get an explosion of likes, I don't have to touch the like counter anymore. It does its thing. Let's see. Did it work? Did you guys fix it? It didn't work. Oh, it worked. It always works. It always works. When you guys participate, it fucking works. Let's go. It works. I don't have to touch it anymore. I don't have to touch it. Yes. Let's go, champs. It worked. Yeah. Let's go. On a Thursday night. The lights are working.
Wonderful.
It's the little things, guys. It's the little things. I don't have to touch that. One less thing. Beautiful. It's a beautiful thing. All right, well, don't be shy. You can tickle the wet like button. It doesn't bite. Appreciate you guys. So this gentleman here, Kikuiri, moves on in the tournament. We go to the next one. They changed their website too. All of these fight organizations, they all decided to change their websites, like at the same time. It's bizarre. Like One and Ryzen, and I mean the UFC is like the only one that didn't quite change it up. They changed it a little bit, but all these other ones, BKFC changed theirs. It's like they all called each other. It's like, let's make Mystical's, let's make his life more miserable. Let's make the MMA-Holes production team pull their hair out. Which is me. It's the next fight coming up. I mean, this card is just rolling by. We'll be out of here in no time. Anyone got those MyBookie bets? Code MMA-HOLES. Did anyone win in anything? Explosive likes are like explosive diarrhea. It sure is. I'm so happy it's working. We drunk too? Johnson Smith, you drunk? That's right, J Beers. Everyone's a winner. By the way, I clipped the We Are the MMA-Holes bit from our 100K video. I put just the We Are the MMA-Holes part on Instagram. So if you have not gone over there and hit the like, or if you missed it, you could check out that on Instagram. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. All right, so far, I'm not going to go too crazy on PFL. I'm not going to shit on him. Last fight was a little First fight was good. Let's see what the third one brings us. Let's see. Best time to eat ass? Sure is. Hell yeah, Vince. Let's go. Yeah, I figured I'd just clip that because, you know, some people are like, I don't want to sit through an 18-minute video. It's just too much celebration. I get it, man. That video has a lot of celebration. After a while, you're like, all right, enough. We get it. You guys are phenomenal. We get it. I'm sure people started watching that 100K video. I'm like, I get it. You guys are like amazing. I understand. But I need to do at least almost a 20-minute video just to prove how amazing we were, you know? I really like the 100K video. Plus, I'm like the best-looking man on there. Oh, shit. Shots fired. My aunt told me that Felony Charles Bennett was going to die. I'm just going to call her out. My aunt said to me, she didn't like that I said the Gaylord thing in there. She didn't like that. She shit on me. I'm like, do you understand? Or I don't think you understand our community. We're all in on the joke. And then she has the balls to tell me that Charles is going to die. And I'm like, well, fun fact, we're all going to die. You know, we're all going to die. That marijuana is going to kill that man. Do you know who you're talking about here? She's so freaking annoying. Anyway, I figured I'd share that. Go check out the 100K video if you missed it. It made you get emotional? I tell you what, man. I didn't cry. But I felt it. I felt it. Or anytime I've seen the replay of it, I felt it, man. That video means a lot to me. And it's good to have some MMA holes in there and everything like that. It was cool. Actually, the chat, too. Like, a lot of you guys will find yourselves in, like, because all the milestones there, you probably find your name in the chat if you didn't submit a video. Free Felony. He should be out soon. He's not going to be out there much longer. He'll have some great stories when he comes out. He might have a boyfriend. He might not be single anymore. What happened last fight? I missed it. It was a doctor stop. Well, not a doctor stoppage. My man gave up. Bachar was injured and he couldn't continue. He was like, nah, I want out of this tournament. You could keep your $500,000. You can keep that. So we got Canada versus Brazil. I got to say, though, like even the website, they got some high definition graphics. Unfortunately, we don't get the live statisticals like the UFC, but it's all right. I like their graphics that we're pulling from. We make it look better on our show because they're very good at that. But yeah, visually PFL, I have no issues. I didn't expect you to do all the milestones. It was sweet. Thank you, man. Yeah, it took a little time digging a little bit, but I wanted to just show that like every single milestone was captured live. Like that's incredible. Most of these channels, when they hit, milestones, it's because they're doing uploads and they're trying to get viral videos. We just do we just grind. And like it's all hit on live stream. It's fucking awesome. Like every moment. Like there's more moments caught live too. It's crazy, man. If you keep digging on there, but yeah, it was cool. I like the fact that we had all the. Now when we hit 1 million, it's gonna take a while for me to get all the moments together. Raymond gets it. Everything goes. Moss Irish lad beers deep, huh? Thank you, Chronic, for subscribing to the program. It's Thursday night carnage. We will be live tomorrow morning for BKFC number something. The stream is scheduled. I ask everyone when this stream is done, you're going over to the BKFC stream. You hit the like. As many accounts you have, you share it with all your friends. You put it on your OnlyFans. You jerk off to it. I don't know. I like it when you stream at 1 a.m. Okay. I'll be doing that again. Not anytime soon, but I'll be doing it again. Could you believe? Yeah, 1:40 in the morning is when we hit 100K. Fitting, I guess. I can't wait till we finally hit a zillion. A zillion's gonna be nuts. Yeah, that's gonna be wild. A zillion subscribers. That's gonna be really cool. I will not watch the 1,000,001 because we might be kind of old. You figure if it takes 8 years to get 100,000 subscribers the way we do it, do the math, I'll be up there. Every 8 years we knock off another hundo. I'll be in my hundreds if we keep on going at this rate. Although I got to say this, ever since we moved to Arizona, it's been ever since. Well, I don't want to say it. I don't want to jinx it. I'm not going to say it. There have been roadblocks. Let me just say that. We would have been there a lot sooner. But, it is what it is. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. All right, featherweight fight between the two boys. Let's go to the PFL tail of the tape, powered by mybookie.ag. The code is MMA-HOLES. Get your bets in at MyBookie. You got BKFC, you got UFC, you got PFL, you got 1FC. Go to MyBookie and win big. We got Braga versus Dupras, Canada versus Brazil. Good records. 15-2-0 Braga, 8-1-0 Dupras. 5'9 Braga, 5'9 Dupras, both coming in at championship weight, 145. Both got the Jaromir Jagr reach at 68 inches. But only one guy has legs. Braga's legs are 40 inches. Dupras will be fighting out of a wheelchair. Yeah, tell him the MMA-Holes sent you. You tell him. You tell them. And shout out to Undisputed Belts. Don't forget to get your belts at undisputedbelts.com. Don't forget. Never forget. You got the Legless Man? Legless Man by KO. By the way, there's a fight between Jeremy Kennedy and Movlid Khaybulaev. Rest in peace, Kennedy. That's on the main card. This one here, like I said, is pretty good records. Yeah. Although Braga, it sounds like when the Russians say Braga. He's lost a couple in the PFL world. He is coming off a win, though. Actually, Jeremy Kennedy. Look at that. So Braga just beat Jeremy Kennedy, the vet. This dude over here, I guess he's making his PFL debut. Dupras. Okay. Let's go. What do you guys think? Do you like this so far? Thursday night PFL. You want more of it? Let me know. Good show. UFC should not do anything PFL does. I don't think they have any intention. Although, I got to be honest with you, I like tournaments. I like winner. I like the feeling of, hey, if you lose, you're out. I like that. It makes the prelims. This feels better, actually, than the PFL season thing. And then I don't know. That thing kind of got old. I like a tournament because now you have to watch the first fight on the card. I like it. You lose, you're done. That's it. Goodbye. You're not in the tournament anymore. I don't hate it. More streams. Let's go, Omar. We got 4 of these puppies coming up next 3 days, including today. 4 bangers. Yeah, Thursday night streams would be fun. Think about this. If PFL keeps doing shit like this and the Contender Series comes back Tuesday nights, you got Fridays always fights going on. Saturdays always something going on. It's a lot of carnage. I don't know if we could handle all that carnage. Braga. That's right, J Beers. Fight days or WW.
Wonderful.
They really are. Today I was skating with my daughter in the house again. She's getting so good, man. I'm so fucking proud of her. By the way, the Rangers, man, are hanging in there. The Rangers just hanging in there, baby. They might squeeze their way into the playoffs. The kids, I'm telling you, they're at such a good age. This is such a phenomenal age for the kids. Who remembers UFC was like this with the tournaments? Yeah, UFC back in the day. There was no holds barred. People getting headbutted. All different weight classes. You got fat guys versus skinny guys, and It was just nuts. It was madness, right? But the problem with tournaments is like injuries can kind of jam it up. A lot of us already smashed the like for tomorrow's show. Let's go, baby. Let's go. By the way, what's the top hours right now? Wisnachify is becoming elite status. I got to give props to Wisnachify. He was in that Ryzen stream was rough. I put that members only. How many people were here for that Ryzen stream? That shit was rough. It's going to take a lot for me to do Ryzen again. That was brutal. What FC was light years better than that Ryzen event. They may never get me to do another one of those. Tournaments also take too long. I mean, I don't know. The pacing's okay. We're getting into the next fight here. You mean overall? Guys do have to heal up. Okay, here we go. The third fight of the 8-fight card. I like the fact that there's only 8 fights on this card, too. You don't get exhausted by 14 fights, you know? Like, you get right to the point. Right off the bat, going in for a takedown is which guy? Dupras? Looks like Dupras. Yeah. Braga stuck against the cage here. And right off the bat, Dupras, the Canadian, looking for the quick takedown. The Canadian on a roll, man. 8-1-0, making his UFC debut. He's a plus 440 underdog in this fight. And he's controlling nice against the fence here early. So the Canadian with some pressure. How you doing, Scott? What's going on, man? And a takedown by Canada. Let's go. Canada. Oh, he's going for the ghillie. Right off the bat. Let's go, Canada. Take his neck. Dupras trying to take out Braga. Braga trying to fight the hands here as Dupras tugging on him. Dupras does not get it. He adjusts. Braga trying to get his ass back up and stop this ghillie attempt. Damn, this is aggressive Canadian attack. Oh, he's going all in on this thing. Oh shit, he's gonna fuck this. Yo, Dupras is gonna get this. Braga's trying to peel his head out of this thing while Dupras pulls him into the guard and goes all in on the ghillie. I mean, he is tight. Braga is just trying to stay nice and calm, and Dupras is like squeezing and squeezing. Oh my God. Oh, he's all in. I mean, if Braga could slip out of this, you got 3 minutes and 30 seconds still on this clock. He slips out. Oh, shit. Braga's out of it. Uh-oh. Canada's in trouble. So the big underdog going for the home run early, and now is going to get, oh, fucking hell. Here comes elbows. How about this? Elbows in the tournament. A lot of people complaining about PFL. Oh, a nasty elbow to the face right there. So Braga ground and pound. Oh, man. Hey, A for effort. Yep. Let's see. Canadians trying to get the legs up high, maybe try to go for an arm. Braga's not having it. Braga's in full control here. Dupras trying to get up the cage. Braga grabs the leg, swings him aside. Dan Hardy looking like a bloated fucking whale in the corner. What happened to Dan Hardy? Dude's got to lay off the donuts. Now getting the backside. Braga looking to put a hook in. A dick to the tailbone. As both guys are on the knees, Braga's on the back looking for some hooks. Dupras trying to get back up here. You can watch. There's a link in the description for ESPN Plus. You could watch it along with us. A link down below. Everyone that used that link, we get a little kickback. So go on. Use the link down in the description. Tell them the MMA-Holes sent you. Yes, elbows, right? Listen, PFL has been listening to the fans. Fans want elbows? Okay. Fans want tournament? Okay. Fans want quicker paced fights and everything that the fans have been asking for. Now, the level of talent, you know, these guys, I mean, Little Green, although good records with these two. Braga's still controlling here, trips him right back down. Dupras on his knees again. Braga on the backside, but can't get hooks in. 1:49 on the clock. So far, so good. I don't hate it. The Canadian's going to lose by tariff. The hook is in now by Braga. Yeah, wow. Dan Hardy looks like trash. Holy crap. What happened to him? Dan Hardy looks like he was been laying face first in a lake for a couple of weeks. Okay, so Braga's trying to look for the neck now. He puts 2 hooks in, and Dupras, who was going for that ghillie early, trying to finish the fight, has Braga all over the back, and Braga had 3 minutes plus of control time here. Braga's about to get this round unless he gets a sub. 1:04 on the clock. Dupras trying to peel the legs out. I'm curious to see if Dupras does survive, which I think he will. This round, at least. I'm curious to see if Dupras can swing it back into his momentum. It's not quite pay-per-view. All you need is, you need the subscription to ESPN Plus, but it's pretty cheap. Get it and cancel it. I don't know. Try it for yourself. I got to say, I am a cheap bastard. I got no cable. I don't pay for any subscription, but I do pay for ESPN Plus. That's the only thing I pay for because I got to be honest, it's the best bang for the buck right now. Not a great platform because you have buffering and whatever. Oh, here we go. Braga's twisting it. Oh, shit, he got him. Wow. With 23 seconds left, Braga got him. He broke him. I didn't think he was going to break him. Wow, another finish, and what a comeback. Gabriel Braga, who was a decent-sized favorite, his cup slid off to the side of his pants. Never seen that before. Braga gets the carnage rear naked. Was it rear naked? Where was the choke? Anyway, he chokes him out. Taps. First round carnage. Beauty.
Carnage! Lick the carnage, embrace the carnage, go on a date with carnage. Vote for carnage, make babies with carnage, play jokes on carnage, masturbate with carnage, ejaculate the carnage, propose to the carnage, enjoy pancakes with the carnage, celebrate the carnage.
It's pretty sweet. I mean, he was. It looked like Dupras was in deep with that ghillie. Once he got that head out, he had 3 minutes and 30 seconds to get some ground and pound. Winds up on the backside. Let me see the finishing sequence here. Yeah, man, Dupras blew his load early. Poor guy, man. He went for it. Credit. I like that these guys are going for it, man. Yep, RNC. They're showing the sequence. That was a nice win. Nice win. Braga won. He won. He moves on. Yeah, it was a great comeback. Great comeback there. Yeah, the Canadian got a little too ahead of himself. Beautiful, man. Wow, I love the way Braga, man, it was like 20 something seconds left. Yeah, he stopped fighting hands. Dupras stopped fighting hands. Damn, bro. He just gave up. This dude just stopped fighting hands. That's crazy. That's crazy. 20 seconds left. He just stopped fighting hands. 3 for 3 finishes. Now, the second fight, there's an asterisk because there was a give up. There was an injury. What's the dude's name? It was Bachar, that guy. He couldn't get out of the corner. He's like, I'm done. But technically 3 for 3 with finishes. I tell you what, if you hear for PFL, it looks better, man. I don't know. Maybe I'm just being ultimately, like, I'm usually pretty hard on a lot of shit here. I don't have much negative to say. I don't hate this at all. There's like this buzz. There's a sense of urgency with the fighters because you lose, you're out of the tourney. I mean, you could tell these guys want to do something on the big stage. They're on ESPN. There's finishes. I don't hate it. Oh, you remember Braga? I can't remember. Yeah, a lot of these PFL guys, I have a limited memory. I think I've ran out of storage in my brain. There's so many guys I can't remember. It's crazy, man. I'm lucky if I remember the UFC guys. I'm running out of storage. I gotta get expandable storage. We got Dollar Tree Terrence McKinney versus Super Pointy Chin Berkhamov. That's coming up next. Damn, man. Prelims are gonna be done. Yeah, it's the final fight of the prelims. Holy shit. Uh-oh. I found a problem. You want the problem? Here's going to be the problem. If I don't know when they're going to roll these two out, but the main card starts in almost an hour. In like 53 minutes, the main card starts. There's one more fight left. You know, bunch of finishes. So we'll see how that plays out. See how boring that gets. Good thing we're live.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Hello, Chubbs. How you doing, buddy?
I can't watch PFL. And if the UFC doesn't figure out how to get some of these fighters to fight more than once a year, they're going to lose a lot of people. There's no connection to the fighters. I remember when the UFC made their fighters fight.
Yeah, I mean, I see. I watch on X too. There are a lot of people giving up on the UFC. I can tell you this: it's gonna take another promotion to rise up and just blow the UFC away. But if that doesn't happen, man, I'm gonna ride that UFC until the wheels fall off. You know, because I like watching people get beat up. You know, I like watching all the martial arts go at it. But I'm rooting for these companies, and I got to be honest with you, this PFL card's been all right. It's been okay. Been a good start. Bunch of finishes. Production's decent. I don't hate anything about this right now, and I've been very hard on PFL. Why did Bellator fail and PFL pick them up broadcast? It almost feels like PFL just bought Bellator to just take a couple of their fighters and crush them. Kind of like, I don't know, it kind of feels like what the UFC has done that before, you know? I felt like I thought they would have done more with it. It didn't make any sense, really, because a lot of the talent left anyway. Like Ryan Bader's Ryan Bader's like 42, but still, Pitbull left, went to the UFC, and I don't know. It's a weird thing. MVP is in the UFC now. It's just, it's peculiar. They made a lot of weird decisions. Like that Francis Ngannou move, probably not the best move. Never really worked out. You know, and they spent a lot of money. They dumped a lot of money into him. So I think they have revamped, and this is the last swing. If this fucks up, if they can't get this right, they're done. It's over. Put a fork in them.
Wonderful, wonderful.
I'm saying look at all the champions that only fight once a year. There's a lot of them, and once they become champions, they think from then on they only have to fight once a year. Dustin Poirier.
I'm going to give and thank you, Chubbs. Thank you, man. I'm going to give a shout out to a person named Marshall Yu, who is in our community, and I dropped into his live. He says something I'm completely in line with. He said that, like, ever since the Conor McGregor, I mean, I've been saying this as well. I'm going to just give him credit because he brought it up recently. Ever since the UFC with Conor McGregor, you know, and the Brock Lesnar's and, you know, even Khabib and some of these other guys that, like, that became, like, superstars, right? The UFC basically said, we're going to pivot from that. We're going to make the UFC the bigger thing than the actual fighters. That's where we stand right now because the big guy was Alex Pereira, right? That was the big guy. He just lost. But he is the UFC superstar right now. He doesn't speak English. And the UFC is fine with that. The UFC wants to be bigger than their fighters. They want to have superstar. They want stars, but they don't want the McGregors anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like they want people to be really popular, but I don't think they want fighters to be bigger than the UFC. It's all a machine now, what the UFC is. So, I mean, we could sit here and pick it apart. I got to be honest with you, this year is better than last year. Last year was pretty bad. I think people are being a little bit hard on the UFC. Because this year is way better than last. Last year was terrible. Last year was an absolute abomination. Worst year UFC that we've covered on this channel. But this year is not bad. Hasn't been terrible. I don't hate it. That last main event, not so good. Carb is okay. You know? 314 should be fire. The main event tomorrow should be, on Saturday should be very interesting. So, I'm not going to, I don't hate the UFC right now. I don't hate it. I don't love it. I'm just kind of like, all right, it's all right. It's okay.
Wonderful, wonderful.
I don't want to hear crying. Get your UFC picks in now at MMA-Holes.tv.
That's right. That's right. Good. Thank you for the reminder. 206. Guys and gals, MMA-Holes.tv is our pick'em league. Go on over, get your picks in for free on MMA-Holes.tv. Don't be scared. People scared to go on over there and put their picks in because they're like, oh, people going to know that I'm a casual.
Let's go, champ.
Gummy time.
Enjoy, B-Man. 40 months as a member, an OG right over there. B-Man having a gummy.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Thank you, B-Man, for the 40 months of service. I appreciate you. All the members. You have no idea. Times are rough. People are, tariffs. People got families. People got a lot of responsibilities. But people in our community say, guys, the $3 a month, I got you. And they become a member and they support the program. The elite. The members of our community are the elite. And everyone that donates, phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal people. So thank you to the people that financially support the program. I got to be honest with you. You guys are keeping us alive. You're the lifeline. Absolute
Wonderful,
lifeline.
wonderful.
Hello, Chubbs. Coming back with it, too.
Even my favorite fighter on the women's side, Valentino, got called out by the younger fighter saying let's get to it, and she was like, I'm going on vacation. Bitch, you want to be the champion, either get your old ass out or get your fucking ass in there.
Yeah. Yep, there's a lot of that going on. I mean, I still think the most annoying right now is John Jones and Tom Aspinall. That's crazy. The interim belt is an abomination that should have never even been a thing. And now we can't have a unification of heavyweight champion, the baddest man on the planet, because John Jones is too busy. God knows what is he doing now? He's over there with Mike Perry and the what is that thing called? The YouTube fucking boxing. What is it? What's the Mike Perry thing called? I didn't even watch it. John Jones is fighters are starting their own promotions. Conor McGregor's with BKFC. John Jones is with Mike Perry's promotion over there. Anthony Pettis, well, he's not with the UFC anymore. But anyway, fighters are just starting their own promotions. Dude, it's like the Wild West. It's a bunch of garbage out there. Absolute garbage. And it's holding up the UFC. Like John Jones is too busy at, what's it called? Dirty boxing? Is that what it's called? I wish him the best. I hope it works. I had zero interest. I saw highlights. I was like, this looks ridiculous. I don't know. It's weird because I want competition. I want other companies to do well, but there's so much garbage, right? If you notice this, there's a lot. There's a lot of combat, but there's a lot of garbage. There's a lot of these garbage organizations that are just trying to scrap up and make a name for themselves. Which garbage do we want to watch? Hey, Chubbs. Chubbs, it looks like you re-upped your membership. Thank you very much. 49 months. Let's go, champ.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Eagle FC made it 2 events. Saying, Eagle FC was doomed from the beginning. People were saying that was going to be bigger than the UFC. Like, literally. I was getting messages from people in the live chat. You're being so hard on Eagle FC. You're this, you're that. They're going to be bigger than the UFC. Watch what Khabib does. It's gone. It's just poof. I also said the UFC is going to be bigger than boxing. Next thing you know, the UFC is like the top dog when it comes to, the money they're pulling in. I still don't believe in Power Slap. I tried. Anyway, we're killing some time here. If you're just jumping in, these two are going to throw down. But there's a gap because a lot of finishes, all finishes. This is the final fight of the prelims, and this is where we could suffer a little bit. But we're live. So we have our conversation going in the chat. Let me know your thoughts about combat sports. Whatever, it's Thursday night. We're hanging with the boys. There's Jay Beers in the top dog status over there. Look at him up in the lights. Let's go, baby. That's why Dana would laugh when fighters start a fight league. Yeah, Dana doesn't give a shit. He's even helped, companies. He's even helped them. Like he tried to help Eagle FC a little bit. He knows. He gets it. BKFC is interesting, but it's different. It's not the same. It's boxing. BKFC is not MMA. Whatever happened to Game Bread? What happened to that? Jorge Masvidal's bare knuckle MMA. Is that still a thing? I saw. By the way, Karate Combat. Interesting. They're going to Dubai. Sam Alvey, MMA-Hole extraordinaire, is going to be defending his heavyweight title. I'll be tuning into that.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Goat Chubbs.
From now on you will refer to me as the goat of the chat. I don't see anybody in here anymore older than me. Douchebag from Chicago. Where is he? Where's the old school guys that were there before me? I'm the goat now.
Yeah, you know what? Let's see. Who's been in the community longer than Chubbs? Let me know in the chat. Thank you, Chubbs. Look at Chubbs firing away. He's a busy man. But he's here showing some love, firing in the deuces. He's got a new dog. He's self-proclaimed goat of the chat. Uh-oh, there's Ann. Uh-oh, Chubbs, you got Ann to work with here. Ann's OG. Ain't no one get to sleep with me without paying. Karate Combat is okay. The ring is weird. I like the ashtray. I like it. But I'm not sold altogether. Like, I like the production. I don't know, that guy from Impulsive as a commentator. I mean, who cares about commentary, right? Sometimes Karate Combat's really cool, and other times I find it very lame. So I feel like they got to tighten it up a little bit. It's still early, but it's interesting. Excuse me, it's different. I like that it's different, and Sam Alvey being the heavyweight champ, let's go. I'm all for that. But I like that they're taking influencers. Like, they got guys off of X that I know. They're like, go in there. Like, if I call them up and said, I want to get into a fight, they'll be like, yeah. I'm not doing that. I'm not getting in that ashtray. No way. I got a hiatal hernia, for God's sakes. The next thing you know, someone's going to hit me in my hiatal hernia. That's not happening. But Karate Combat's cool, man. I think it's unique. I like it. I got receipts. Look at my belts. Nice. Yeah, he's got a God belt. That is true. That is true. Chubbs is GOAT. But yeah, we got a God. I mean, there's
Super chat.
Yeah, goats and gods and Chubbs.
Anne is the queen for sure. I'll give you that.
Yeah, Anne has been around since we were talking to nobody in the chat. Anne was there. We had like 2 people watching. One being myself, the other one Anne. Well, she came a little bit later, but not that much later. Have the pavers under your bed helped? Still have them there. Yeah, Jesse just gave up. They're still there. We haven't fallen off the bed yet. I tell you what, I haven't taken my pantroprazole in 3 days. I would like to think that the bed is helping. I don't know for sure. I can't, like, I've lowered carbs, although today for lunch I fell off. I've been having like a salad for breakfast with eggs, which has been very good. Good start to the day. If I start the day with no carbs, I have a delicious salad that I put together. It's phenomenal. People are like, salad to start the day. Dave, shut up. You eat your toxic cereal, your pancakes, your fat slobs. I'm going to eat my salad, okay? I'm going to eat my salad, and I'm going to enjoy it because I'm trying to stay on this earth. Uh-oh, look out.
Chat.
Whoa, look out. Flying Ryan.
The king is here.
Oh, shit. Flying Ryan says, pump the brakes. We got a new top dog. We got a new king. We got a new sheriff in town. I'm sorry, Jay Beers. It was a good run. But now Flying Ryan is in the top dog status. Go! Nike. Look at this guy. Thank you, Flying Ryan, for the $10 donation. Thank you. We got to feed the dragons. We got new dragons here. Since we hit 100K, our old dragons, some of them gave birth, so we have new eggs. Thank you for the congratulations. There they are over there. A lot of food for the dragons. All the donations on the stream or any streams. If you're watching on replays, super thanks. Member up. Drop donations for the dragons.
Super chat.
Chubbs.
I am GOAT status, though I bet most people don't even know JBM used to be JBH.
That's true. That is true. Yeah, how many people in the chat were around when JBM was JBH? Salads are only good if they're on a burger. Thank you, Chubbs, man. Thank you. Thank you so much, man. JBH, yeah. Some of our songs still have JBH in it. I'm a bit loud in your ear. Put the volume up. Put it up. Why are you listening so low? Put it higher. My salads are so good, man. You want to hear what's in my salad? While we wait for the next fight to get going? I mean, I could tell you. These are 2 that are going to come next. Bam, 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 bam. A welterweight bout between Mukhamed, Berkhamov, Thad Jean. These are the two. 8-0 versus 17-2-0. I'm telling you, these records are pretty good. Not bad. Not bad. Good records. Chun, 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 chun. Beautiful. Mayonnaise dressing. Oh my God, dude. What the fuck? Dude, what do you want to make me? What are you trying to do? Let's hear it. Okay, I'll tell you. In my salad, it's a base of spinach. A base of spinach at the bottom of the salad. I'm only doing 2 egg whites. I mean, not egg whites, 2 eggs. I could eat the yellow. People that don't eat the scoop the. What are you doing? Cholesterol? No, just eat the yellow too. 2 eggs, hard boiled. Almonds, sliced. Cranberries. Cucumbers. Avocado. Ready for this? Pear. Sliced pear. Balsamic vinegar on top. Just balsamic on top. No salad dressings of like the, creamy this or the fucking Italian. No, balsamic on top. It is so good. It is delicious. Absolutely delicious. And I have it every day. Every single day. Phenomenal. Now I want to know what you guys have in the chat for breakfast. Everyone let me know. Right now. D-Rest just dropped $100. What? On a Thursday night? Let's go! Come on! Drop the death in the chat. We're partying on a PFL fight, buddies. Come on! $100. Stop!
Death. Also Chubbs is a fatty fat.
Wow. Damn, dude. Jesus. D-Rest. You know how clutch that is? The dragons have to be fed, and you drop $100 for some dragon food? You're the top dog, bro. Let's go! Look at it! What a bomb of a donation! Taking them out. Jeez. That's incredible. That is absolute. Look at that. D-Rest. Thank you, D-Rest. $100 donation. We're flying. Right before we get to this fight over here, D-Rest says, hold my beer, feed the dragons. And there he goes. Top dog. Keep the deaths flying in the chat. 100 likes. Let's go. We're getting ready for the next fight on the card. Berkhamov versus Jean. Berkhamov versus Jean. Coming up next. I'm going to eat a salad here pretty soon. Spinach, chicken, grapes, cheese, carrots. I got rid of cheese in the morning in my salad. A little too constipated. And it makes your farts really stink. But cheese is delicious. Let's see. Carrots. Carrots are good. If I have sliced carrots, I'll throw that in there. And nuts with Catalina dressing and a few croutons. I don't know what Catalina dressing is, but it sounds delish. Is that creamy dressing, Ann, or is that what kind of dressing? Is it oil-based? If it's creamy, I don't want to know. I don't know what Catalina. If it's creamy, don't even say anything. A wine mixer. A tangy tomato. Oh, I can't. I wish I could do that. My heartburn wouldn't let me. Nah, fruits. It's shocking. So where I got the idea with the fruit was at what's it called? What's that place? Panera There was this chicken salad that they had there, and they had these sliced apples, freaking banging. It's like the dried fruit apples. It was so good. So I'm like, let me just chop some weird shit and put it in there and see what happens. Like, I wouldn't put bananas in a salad. I wouldn't do that. But an apple or a pear, it's delicious, man. It's really good. Surprisingly good. Yeah, fruits and berries, I know they're carbs, but what I'm saying is bread. You know what I'm saying? That starchy shit. None of that in the morning. None of that. Avocado is the key, though, man. I like having that avocado in there. All right, so this guy's ready to go. Thad Gene, he's got the people screaming in the crowd. Thad Gene, yeah, man. His people are fired up. I like it, man. This dude in the crowd is going nuts. I kind of want to see Thad win. I mean, I have no horse in this race, but he's crawling in there. Wow. I mean, he's taking this to the next level. This dude, yo, this dude is walking in there with the fucking Shad flex. He morphed from an animal, from a zoo, a zoo animal to a human. He literally oh my God, dude. He crawled in there like a chimpanzee and then just all of a sudden evolved right in front of my very eyes. That's crazy, man. Dude, what was that? We got to root for this guy. This guy's nuts. This guy's a fucking lunatic, this dude. And he's pounded on his chest like a gorilla. Oh, my God, man. This is not real life. This is not fucking real life. The dude just evolved. He literally got in a cage and evolved. Oh, my God. That's crazy. The way he crawled in, like we've seen guys get in there and do that, like, you know, that crawl. This dude straight up. Oh, my God. That was crazy to watch. Now this guy's going to walk out all boring. God, I hope this dude wins. Oh, my God, man. That was so funny. If you can catch a replay of that, I'm sure on X someone's going to be clipping that. Oh, Jesus. It's carbs, but not a lot of carbs. Not all carbs are bad. Correct. Correct, Ann. Correctamundo. The primal entrance, dude, was that entrance was nuts. That entrance was absolutely nuts. Oh my God, dude. This guy's got to win. He's 8-0, undefeated. And he had one of the fucking craziest walk-ins to a cage I've ever seen. Uh-oh, before the fight gets going.
Here comes the Hearns!
More dragon food.
Here comes the Hearns!
Drop it in the chat.
Here comes the Hearns!
Oh, we got a fight that's gonna get going here. Come on. Here comes the Hearns.
Here comes the Hearns. Here comes. Here comes the Hearns.
Here comes.
Here comes the Hearns! Here comes the Hearns! Here comes the Hearns!
Let's go, baby. Fight's about to get started. Tropic Tom with the 25. Thank you. Shit.
Just following suit.
Thank you. Wow, look at that. Look at that donation. I don't think that's the real Tropic Tom. I don't think so, because Tropic Tom is scared of Streamlabs. So that might be D-Rest again. Thank you. Legend. Absolute legend. All right, we get ready for round one of the final fight of the prelims. I have been enjoying myself. Hopefully you guys are having a wonderful, wonderful time.
Wonderful.
We got a fight. Man, this crowd is amped up. The small crowd that it is. And it looks like a lot of Thads are in the chat. Thad Gene, who I'll be rooting for because of that entrance. That entrance is crazy. This dude's 8-0. He's fought in PFL before. Last two fights, decision, knockout. This dude's on a 2-fight win streak. Decisions. Crotch humper. 31 to 26 years of age. What other stats we got to these guys? 6'2", 6 foot, 170 is the weight for both guys. 77-inch reach for Berkhamov, and 77 for Gene. 40-inch leg reach, 41. All right, the leg reach is ridiculous. I mean, I get it. It's just ridiculous. We don't need that. Unnecessary. All right, who's winning this, Gene or Berkhamov? Berkhamov or Gene? Who you got? You got the Russian or US of A? I'm rooting hard for this guy over here. Okay, here we go. Gene Berkhamov, round 1. Berkhamov keeping that right hand out there, waving around as Gene is coming in like this. Got the hands all over the place. Gene crouching, trying to, zaps in a good right off the side of the head of Berkhamov. 8 weight classes, 8 fighters each. This is the PFL tournament that they kicked off for the first night tonight. And I'm having a good time. 4:27 on the clock. Guys are feeling each other out here as Gene is looking for a way to engage with that right hand. Cock back, goes to the body. Right to the nipple of Berkhamov. Berkhamov slaps in a good right hand. Berkhamov does not waste much energy out there, just kind of waiting as he waves around his lead hand. Gene looking to go to the body, chops a kick forward. Gene, comes in with a right hand, and Berkhamov almost zaps him with that left hand there. Gene avoids that, throws in the right. 3:56 on the clock. In round number 1, welterweight fight going down here. Berkhamov holding his ground in the center, waving around that right some more, threatens to go for a takedown. Gene didn't even flinch, really. Gene is in the zone, but he does eat one up the middle. The left hand slides to the face of Gene. Gene comes in with the left, misses on that. Good footwork by Berkhamov. Berkhamov hits with a good leg kick. That trips up Gene for a second. Gene eats the right hand. Gene has never experienced a defeat, and he's not looking to do it now in the PFL cage. Shooting in for a takedown is Berkhamov. Gene goes the gilly. Gene looks for the neck. Berkhamov says, I'm going to take you down, and Gene says, I'm going to take your fucking neck. Gene's working on it. He's trying to tighten it up, and he doesn't have him in the go. Oh, shit, it's getting tighter. Yo, get it, Gene. Rolling his Berkhamov, trying to create he creates the separation. Gene on his knees, and he gets back up. Nice job there. Both guys back up to the feet. A right hand slides in by Gene. We got a good fight here again. 2:52 on the clock between Gene and Berkhamov. Man, PFL, I like it. Gene switching around, looking for a way to engage, waving around his hands, going in. Both guys landing simultaneous shots upstairs. Good leg kick there by Berkhamov. He's got to keep on ripping those leg kicks. Every time he drops it in there, Gene kind of stumbles a little bit. Berkhamov still being very calm, and almost hits him with a hook. And here comes Gene with the flurry. Bounces Berkhamov off the cage. He resets. Berkhamov bouncing in and out as Gene is the aggressor. Berkhamov just slowly circling his opponent. Shoots in for the takedown. That's stopped by Gene. Good defense by Mr. Gene. Berkhamov eats the right hand by Gene. Now we have 2 minutes left.
Super
in round number 1. Marky, how you doing, Marky?
Congrats on 100,000 subs. Love you, gesture emoji.
Let's
clown
go.
face emoji.
I tell you, Marky has been with us for a long, long time. He's another OG in the chat. Shout out to Marky, man. Thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah, Marky Wahoo. Maybe I could dig one of his songs up. He actually made a song for us back in the day. I'll look for it after this fight. Berkhamov goes for threatens for the takedown, but doesn't pull the trigger on that. And Gene kind of was flopping around there, waiting for the next shot. Nothing really came of it. But Berkhamov's got him on notice there. Gene puts in a good right hand to the beard of Berkhamov. So 1:10 left in round number 1. Tomorrow morning, we will be live for BKFC. Make sure you subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell. We got the stream ready to go. 57 seconds. We also have ONE FC, tomorrow night, and then the UFC on Saturday. A full arrangement scheduled for you guys. 45 seconds on the clock. Good right hand by Gene up the middle. Berkhamov got popped with a left. He's dropped. Hammer fist coming and get him, Gene. More hammer fist. He's out. He wakes back up, and that's it. Gene is still undefeated. The primal entrance and the primal roar as Gene grabs the flag, throws it. He is feeling it. He moves on in the tournament. Thad Gene, remember the name of the Silverback. Carnage. Wow.
Carnage! Lick the carnage!
Let's go.
Embrace the carnage! Go on a date with carnage! Vote for carnage! Make babies with carnage! Play jokes on carnage! Masturbate with carnage! Ejaculate the carnage! Propose to the carnage! Enjoy pancakes with the carnage! Celebrate the carnage!
I tell you what, man, I like this kid a lot. This kid's now 9-0. I mean, he knocked the dude out. Follow-up shot woke him back up. The ref saved his life. Gene was fighting. Actually, he's out of Florida, so no wonder he has a bunch of people in the building for him. And here's a good prospect here. Thad Gene. Still very green in the game, but clearly a guy that's in phenomenal shape, a guy that can stop takedowns and is not afraid to jump a ghillie and get out of it if he fucks it up. Got power in his hands, 26 years of age. This guy is good, man. He came from LFA. Oh, he was at CES as well. What year was that? 2021. So COVID. Damn, right after, was he in let me see. I might have covered one of his sports, his fights. Premier Fight League, Combat Night. Damn, he got to CES right when we left. I just missed him. Okay. This kid's interesting. Well, PFL, what do we have here? You can tell that the PFL is the UFC. You can tell that the PFL, they put a little thought into this. All finishes. I mean, you can't really plan that out, but it worked nicely. And a very entertaining prelims, probably the most entertaining prelims I've ever seen in PFL. Let's be honest. I can't remember the last time I had this much fun. It's only 4 fights, but still entertained. And then we're going to wait for the main card. So now there's going to be like a 20-minute layover, and then the main card gets going. So we'll talk to you guys in the chat. But what did you think about this kid, Thad Gene? Did you like what you seen by the Thad Gene? I tell you what, his entrance is hilarious. I want to see more of this kid. We got to see more of this kid, man.
Yeah.
Can't forget that guy.
Come on, get loud, MMA-Holes in the crowd.
What do we got here?
Come on, get loud, MMA-Holes in the crowd. Got MMA-Holes in the crowd. MMA-Holes in the crowd. MMA-Holes in the crowd.
I hate D-Rust because he knows me, I guess.
Interesting. We have fake Wiz. We might have a fake Wiz Natrify. I don't know, but thank you for the MMA Holes in the crowd. Let's give a shout. Drop those deaths in the chat, please. Thank you guys for the donation. Seriously, it is absolutely humbling. Thank you so much for your contribution. The Dragons will be fed well. They will be fed well. Wow, man, that was some performance. Now, Thad Gene was the favorite in that fight, but regardless, I like what I see. I like what I see from the kid. Okay, if you have not hit the like button, now's the time. I'm not going to give you much more time to do it. You're running out of time because the prelims are over, so you got to hit that like button if you haven't done so yet. It's free. Absolutely free, the like button. Smash it up, ground and pound it. Just like this Thad Gene, ground and pounded, Mukhamed Berkhamov. The Russian taking the L. 9-0 Thad Gene. Oh, let me find that marquee song. Let's see. Hold up.
The greatest show going, the MMA-Holes. Now, the greatest show going, the MMA-Holes. Now, the greatest show going, the MMA-Holes. now lick my balls. With that, his name ain't Derek, but he's for real. His name is Master, host of a show that's like a golden put to our ears. Bag it, now lick my balls. 10 more laps, don't forget to hit that button or dive me. You heard? Let the bag it, now lick my balls. The greatest show going, the MMA-Holes. Now, the greatest show going, the MMA-Holes. Now, the greatest show going, the MMA-Holes. Now lick my balls. With that, his name ain't Derek, but he's for real. His name is Master, host of a show that's like a golden put to our ears. Bag it, now lick my balls. 10 more laps, don't forget to hit that button or dive me. You heard? Let the bag it, now lick my balls.
One, two, three, four. Charles Oliveira's got a mouthpiece in his mouth. Mouthpiece in his. Charles Oliveira's got a mouthpiece in his mouth.
What does he got?
Look at my mouthpiece. Charles Oliveira's got a mouthpiece in his mouth. Charlie Olive's got a mouthpiece. Mouthpiece in his mouth. Mouthpiece in his mouth.
Let's go.
Not fake.
Thank you. Wow, Omar, man, all the MMA holes are showing up. The $13 mouthpiece. I mean, all of the all the jukebox songs are being played tonight. Thank you so much. If you want to play a jukebox song, go click the link in the live chat pinned up there, the Streamlabs link. You could be the top dog, or you could just play a song. Thank you, Omar. It was really nice of you, Omar. Thank you, Omar. Hell yeah. Let's go. Next fight is this one here. We got time to kill because the prelims had all finishes. Akarano. I don't know how to say that, man. I don't know what you're saying, but shout out to Russia. Mother Russia in the chat. OPP song. Yeah, that was definitely like OPP sped up. The Marky Wahoo one. Yeah. Like a OPP karaoke, different key, sped up. It worked. I ain't got no Bon Jovi or Beatles no more. I don't know what you're saying, gay. Speaking of, I want to hear what this guy's got to say. He's being interviewed. Let's see. He's using the flag as a cape. He's like, I'm not playing. I'm not just talking. I like when the fans shadow box. When they celebrate and they start shadow box. I like that. Silverback Nation. So his home peeps are cheering him on, and well-deserved, man. Thad Gene. He looks like he's going to be a fun one in this welterweight bracket. Pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I like it, man. I like it. I tell you what. I'm going to say it. It's better than the Apex, right? I mean, I think we could all agree on that, right? This is better than an Apex event, even though it feels like it's like the same amount of people fit in this place. I don't know. I feel the juice. Some big boobies in a small crowd. What the hell are you saying? What the hell are you saying? Oh, I see a Bruce Buffer. Huh. What was that? That was weird. What the hell was that? Bruce Buffer was in the chat. Oh, it got retracted? I guess so. That was weird. Something came through Bruce Buffer, but it didn't play. I'd rather be Silverback Gorilla than a caveman, that's for sure. Any actual venue is better than the glorified gym. That is the Apex. Yeah, the Apex is pretty terrible. It served its purpose during COVID, and then it's just overstayed its welcome. And it's ridiculous. Like, anytime you see these events anywhere outside, and we'll be back to the Apex on Saturday. But anytime you see an event there now, it's just like, man, I get it's cheap to put on a card there. Come on. It's like a slap in the face. Bruce Buffer drunk again? Yeah, he might be hitting the bottom. He might be drinking his bourbon. Could be. Could be drinking the bourbon. He's got his own bourbon. Okay, here's the rest of the card right here. check it out. We got Jeremy Kennedy versus Movlid Khaybulaev, and he's 21-0-1. Scary, scary man. Jeremy Kennedy, another vet of the game. The thing I don't like about Jeremy Kennedy is his overdone eyebrows and his weird, you know what I'm saying, like guy liner, and I don't know, man. It looks like he's got Botox. Like, it kind of looks like, you ever see Labyrinth? Not Labyrinth. Was it? No. The Dark Crystal. You guys ever see the Dark Crystal? Those puppets? He looks like he's an extra. You know? Looks like a lap puppet. Okay. We got boobies coming in.
Hey, I can see your underwear.
$10. Let's get those breasts in the chat.
Like I just don't care. Can I lick your pubic hair? Snap a picture, time to share. Took my meat vision impaired. Filthy mind, I need a prayer. Pervert cameraman, beware. Pervert cameraman, show
High flying chat tonight.
Pervert cameraman, $10 tip. Pervert cameraman, Yanni Celeste. Pervert cameraman, show them breasts. Boobies.
Let's go, Vince.
President accounted for.
Present. Everyone in the chat is donating tonight. This is crazy. Everyone in the chat is dropping a donation. And that was the pervert cameraman. The breasts are in the chat right there. Thank you for the $10 holla.
Wonderful, wonderful.
This is another one. Jesse said, are you sure you want to do this? PFL, you're not a big fan. You know, they've kind of disappointed. Not only do we have good fights, we got great donations tonight. So shout out to the donations tonight. Man, oh man. Big D Rest with the heavy lifting. Top Fukin Dog. A fired up chat. We're seeing carnage throughout the prelims. And I have a feeling we're going to see some more. We're going to see some more carnage. What are we doing on X? Anyone watching on X? Let's see. Boost visibility now. No. I don't need to boost my X visibility. Reach more than 100,000 users today if you pay me money. Maybe later. What do we got there? Who do we got in the chat? 59 people. Let's go. Let's go, X. We're live there. Can you repost this, friends? Thank you very much. Me, watching me. Look at that. Watching me. This is great. This is a lot going on here. Let's see if we can point. If we could all point at each other. Okay, hold on. Let's see if we could do this. Okay, ready? Okay, hold on a second. Ready? Okay, let's see if we could get this to work. Ready? Okay. Okay. All right, let's get the other one to point at. Come on, little moss. Let's go. Okay. Oh shit, this is gonna be fire. Oh shit. How small are we gonna get with this? This is the content you guys deserve. This is the content you guys deserve. Go give it a retweet. Oh my God. Look at it. Look what we're doing here. Oh my God. How small are we gonna get? Oh. This is incredible content right now. No one's delivering this. No one is giving you what you deserve and need. No one's doing it, but you're seeing it here in real time. The mystical is pointing out a million different. We're going into the rabbit hole. How small can we get? How small can we get? Oh my God. Look at it. We're going to get even smaller. Oh my God. We're going into infinity. Look at this. Right? You know what I'm saying? That shit, that would go down, and what happens here, what happens next, who knows, right? Like, look at all them pointing at each other over there. And this is like, here we go. We can put your hand down now. So good. This is why we have 100,000 subscribers.
All aboard!
Come on. We're going to hear all the songs tonight.
I am broke, sorry.
Sambo Rambo with the $4 donation. I mean, all the songs are getting to... Can we get every song on the jukebox played? How about this? You ready for something here? How about this? And by the way, thank you so much for that donation. Appreciate it. They're rolling into the main card. We're not waiting. We're rolling into it. Jeremy Kennedy's walking out right now. PFL, you're doing a phenomenal job. You're keeping the pace going. We're keeping the Army entertained while, you know, there's a little bit of a layover, but Kennedy is ready to go. He's getting buttered up. We're going to see a fight. We're going to see a fight. Or are you going to listen to it?
Woo! You hear that jam?
Everyone's donating.
Don Camos.
Wow, Tetra Nova. Wow, who would have thought you would have dropped a donation? Oh my God, $5 shop. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. This could be one of the craziest nights in MMA-Holes history. No, it's just a regular night, right? Thursday night. Hanging with the boys.
Hanging with the boys.
I might be able to watch an episode of Love Island after this, if it keeps going in this direction.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Okay. Jeremy Kennedy is in the cage. We're getting ready for round number 1. They're showing the booth. Oh, they got that asshole. That guy, what's his name? Ian Parker. He's such a dick. He's an obnoxious prick on X. That, like, he's like, do you know who I am? I work for PFL. I don't know what his, like, role is, but he's always throwing around that he works for PFL. Like, it's like, oh, that's great. Quick, let me unzip your fucking pants. He's such an obnoxious prick, that guy. All right, anyway. Wow, look at that. Anyway, okay, let's get to the tail of the tape. First fight on the main card. Powered by MyBookie. Use code MMA-HOLES. And by the way, hit that like button. We got a lap puppet versus a neckbeard. Jeremy Kennedy, 19-5-0 with 1 no contest. And Khaybulaev, 21-0-1. Woo! 5'6" is Khaybulaev, 5'11" Kennedy. Kennedy and Khaybulaev coming in at 145. 70-inch reach versus a 70-inch reach for Khaybulaev. 37 Khaybulaev, 39 for Canada. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, where'd they find this ring announcer? Holy crap. Dude looks like he's doing, it looks like a bingo night announcer. Let me hear this guy. Not a bad voice. A little growly. Khaybulaev. Well, now I got his pronunciation. Khaybulaev. We're just spoiled with Bruce, you know? We're very spoiled. Super spoiled. 100% boring neckbeard hard decision. Okay. Yeah, what's the odds on this one? Let's see. It's actually refreshing not having any money on this one. These card. I feel free. We're up plus money. I should be throwing all UFC. I'll have some money around. Kennedy is a plus 500 dog. Did anyone jump on the Canadian dog? Let me know in the chat. You surprised PFL didn't give Goldie? I have a funny story about that. But you're not the only one surprised. Definitely not the only one. Okay, round 1 has begun. Kennedy versus Khaybulaev. Kennedy with the red wrap gloves and Khaybulaev. Khaybulaev with the blue. Khaybulaev, he's tiny, 5'6". Not the biggest of neck beards. His beard, though, is about the same height as him. Good left hand coming in by Khaybulaev. Outside leg kick Khaybulaev. Khaybulaev. It looks like he's got an Amish paradise. Oh, nice right hand by Kennedy. And Khaybulaev got zung on the orbital, or on the eye socket, excuse me. And Khaybulaev now trying with a trip. Kennedy having some good momentum here in the first round. 4:10 on the clock. He's holding Khaybulaev against the cage. Whoa. Wow. Kennedy put one in there. Pretty sharp to that socket. 4 minutes on the clock. Now Khaybulaev looks like he's recuperated, but he's stuck against the fence as the Canadian's in control. Gagey. Thank you, Gagey, for the 3.
I truly apologize that I am a bum.
Thank you, Gagey, for the apology. Appreciate you, man. How about Gagey? These donations. Phenomenal today. Absolutely phenomenal. Who would have thought the support would come in like this on a PFL night? Thank you so much, guys. Seriously. Or a specific person. Thank you very much. 3:24 on the clock. Kennedy's still working Khaybulaev against the cage. We got Keith Peterson as the referee for this one. Kennedy just keeping him up against the fence. Good head positioning. The left arm is locked up by Khaybulaev from off the cage. Khaybulaev is trying to release. And hits. Oh, Khaybulaev got stung again with the right up the middle. Crack. Yo, Kennedy's unloading. And Khaybulaev is swinging. Oh, Kennedy pops him again. A knee up the middle. Another knee. Khaybulaev is surviving. But now Kennedy shoots in. Holy crap. Yo. What a flurry. 250 still left in his first round, and Khaybulaev is getting effed up. Khaybulaev's nose is busted open. The big favorite has never lost a fight, and Kennedy's got his shoulder painted with Russian blood. Oh, man. Another veteran doing their thing. I mean, Khaybulaev's got a lot of fights under his belt, but Kennedy's been on the big stage, and Kennedy trying to spoil the party here. 2:20 on the clock. Khaybulaev's nose is really bloody. Khaybulaev got hit with some nasty shots. But Kennedy's smart enough to shoot in for that takedown there. I think he knew that Khaybulaev was able to take a beating. And if he blew his load too early, it would have been bad. Nasty elbow by Kennedy again. Kennedy up the middle with a right, and Khaybulaev fires away. He's retaliating with a left. A flying knee by Khaybulaev, a jab by Kennedy. This is all against the fence here. What action here? 157. Kennedy pushes against the fence again. Khaybulaev is a dog, man. Hanging in there as Kennedy is just beating him up early in the first round. Don Davis got a front row seat to the action. 1:43 on the clock. This tourney has started off with a bang. Been crazy. Oh, nasty elbow in the temple by Kennedy. The Canadian kicking ass. Trying to pick up the pace from that other Canadian. Trying to pick up. Oh, my God. Left's underneath. A knee coming in, a spinning back fist by Khaybulaev, and he kicks off the face. Khaybulaev is saying, I'm going nowhere. But he's trying to fix the blood coming out of his nose. Khaybulaev, that is, throws in a left hand to the face of Kennedy. Kennedy moves in. Khaybulaev swings in with right hand, misses on that one. Khaybulaev trotting around the cage, wiping the blood, and Kennedy just popping in jabs. Khaybulaev with a good right hand on the side of the face of Kennedy. A hook missing by Khaybulaev. Now we're under a minute left in the first round. Let me know in the chat. Anyone from Mother Russia, let me know in the chat, man. Khaybulaev is in a pickle here early. He's not done, though. Khaybulaev hits him up the middle. Kennedy shoots him for the takedown. 40 seconds left. He picks up the Russian and slams him down on his buttocks. Big takedown in front of his corner. 35 seconds left, and the Canadian in full control. Yo. Damn. Khaybulaev, his face is painted with blood. I'll get to the alerts in a second here. We got 20 seconds left in round number 1. The main card got kicked off, and boy, oh boy, Khaybulaev does get back up to the feet, underlocks the arm. I think the question is going to be, what's the cardio going to be like for Kennedy? Once they clean up Khaybulaev between rounds, I mean, Kennedy is pushing 40. All right, 1 in the books. What a round. That was good, man. Good shit.
my super chat.
Here comes the super chat, Smokey.
Back from docks, bongs and tequila for breakfast cause my cunt toes tickle. Playful face emoji. Gotta get in on this stono action too.
Let's
Love you
go.
Jester emoji. Australia emoji. Love you Jester emoji. Much love holes fam. 100 emoji.
Thank you so much, Smokey, man. Appreciate it. Good morning. Good morning to the Aussies in the chat.
Wonderful,
We got
wonderful.
Jake the Snake dropping a deuce.
Handle.
Thank you, guys. Seriously, you guys have been super supportive today. Appreciate it very, very much. If you're just jumping in, we're reacting to PFL. This is the first fight of the 2025 tournament. First time they're doing something like this, and it's been very entertaining. They might have something here. They might have found they might have reinvented themselves. Who would have thought? It's on ESPN Plus. There's a link in the description if you want to watch along with us. Keith Peterson's the referee. We're going into round number 2. That first round was crazy. Okay, so Khaybulaev is cleaned up nicely. Kennedy wants to pick up where he left off. 4:52 on the clock. Kennedy's got to be careful. Khaybulaev now whoa, misses with a wild hook. Kennedy almost got clipped with that. He gave him a nod, but good head movement by Kennedy. Khaybulaev misses with the right hand. He's having trouble finding his range. Khaybulaev, as Kennedy slowly moves in. Khaybulaev misses again with the left hand. Kennedy slowly comes in. Could you imagine Khaybulaev, big favorite, gets upset in the first round? I think a lot of people will be shocked. This is a tough matchup, though, for him. Like I said, Kennedy's got that experience. Kennedy cutting him off. Kennedy looking good here. Khaybulaev missing again with the left. Kennedy comes in with the jab. But, oh, nice left hand on the nose again by Kennedy. Khaybulaev is trying to be aggressive, and that got Khaybulaev's attention. He's messing with his nose again as he backs up. Kennedy's coming in aggressive. You know he got him there good. Yeah, Khaybulaev is just messing with the nose a lot. Leaps in with the left. Kennedy zaps him in with a good jab. Kennedy's head movement, his footwork, his jab's working nicely. Khaybulaev's got a lot of trouble. His hands are full. With 3:40 on the clock in round number 1. Khaybulaev back towards the center. Kennedy greets him there. Khaybulaev goes low with the left hand. Kennedy looks like he has old Reebok shorts on. It looks like we're playing in an old UFC game. Swooping in is Khaybulaev with the left hand. 3:20 on the clock, round number 2. Kennedy creeps in, throws out the jab. We haven't seen a fight go the distance yet. Will this be the first? Kennedy moving in, putting out the jab. Outside leg kick by Khaybulaev. Khaybulaev and Kennedy simultaneously put left hands in. A body shot by Khaybulaev. Oh, nice right hand by Khaybulaev, and Kennedy's on deer legs. Here comes the Russian, a flying knee. Kennedy's down to the ground. Rapid fire left hands by the undefeated Russian. Oh, what a comeback. Elbows are coming in. Kennedy's trying to get back up as he's eating the elbows. It's beautiful to see elbows in the PFL. Right hands coming in by Khaybulaev. Kennedy shoots in. He weathers the storm. He's up to the feet. Khaybulaev putting pressure on the back of the head, a knee up the middle. I got to be quiet. The family. Oh, my God. The elbow by Khaybulaev. Another elbow cracking in. Kennedy is relying on head movement. A knee up the middle. Kennedy zaps him with a right off the fence. 2:25 left in the second round, and this is a banger. An absolute banger. Blood all over the forehead of Kennedy. Kennedy nods over to the corner. Khaybulaev controlling him at the fence. Still a lot of time left in the second round. To the people that said they were going to miss this PFL event, sucks for you. Takedown by Khaybulaev. 2 minutes on the clock, controlling the hips of Kennedy. Wow, what a swing in momentum. Khaybulaev doing his thing now inside the guard of Kennedy. Kennedy trying to get back up. Kennedy does. Oh, Extreme Couture is in his corner. Kennedy trying to stay calm here as Khaybulaev trying to suck him into the deep end. 1:35 on the clock. If this fight goes into a third round, we'll have a split fight and dominance on both ends. But what an exchange that was to get to this moment in the fight. Now, the pacing has slowed down. Khaybulaev is knee on top of the right leg of Kennedy. Kennedy is landing some lefts around the head from the cage, but that's nothing of significance. Khaybulaev is trying to pull the legs away from the fence. Kennedy is sitting upright against the cage, elbows to the side of the head of Khaybulaev. Khaybulaev is still tugging on the hips, Kennedy trying to get back up. But Khaybulaev pushes him back down to the ground. 1 minute on the clock. Khaybulaev trying to lock up head and arms. Kennedy's like, 1 minute. I'm going to try to get back up here. Eric Nixick barking orders to Kennedy as Jeremy Kennedy is trying to do anything he can to get back up to the feet. All the fights have been finishes. Will we see a finish here? Will be a first decision. 38 seconds on the clock. Kennedy on a knee. Khaybulaev all over him. Loops around to the backside. Cracks him with a left. A knee. Kennedy eats another knee by Khaybulaev, but Kennedy is up to the feet as he eats another elbow to the side of the head by the Russian. 25 seconds on the clock in the second round. Damn, man. And then we got bare knuckle tomorrow morning, 1 FC at night. Oh, my God. We are being spoiled as combat sports fans. 10 seconds on the clock. Some knees to the hamstrings by Khaybulaev. We're going to see a third. We're going to see a third. Clock's ticking away. A split fight. Wow. What a fight. What a fight. What a card.
With an invisible bow and arrow. Show mama, show.
We got a party. Phenomenal.
I'm busy on my doctoral. Wish me strength if you may.
I'm busy on my doctoral. Wish me strength if you may. Wow, Jamie Joe Mama. I don't even think I've ever seen a Joe Mama donation before. Unbelievable stuff there. Thank you. I think I have, but thank you, Jamie Joe Mama. Thank you. We're going into the third round. Thank you to all the donators tonight. It's been a phenomenal PFL event. We're on a Thursday night, hanging with the boys. Uh-oh. The ref cam defaulted to the settings. They had to get rid of the ref cam there. They kind of had a little bit of a glitch. We're getting ready for round number 3. Kennedy round 1. Khaybulaev round 2. Who's going to win this fight? Who's going to win? What do you think? Momentum in favor of Russia. Are you watching along with the MMA-Holes? Have you reposted our tweet on X or a post on X? If you haven't, you could do so now. We got 71 over there, 200 hanging with the boys on YouTube. Round 3 going down. Kennedy shooting in, underhooking. Knees to the body by Kennedy right in the breadbasket, but the Russian just muscles Kennedy to the cage. Kennedy is a plus 400 dog right now. And remember, this is a split fight. You didn't hear that from me. You didn't hear that from me. Or maybe you did. Maybe you did. You're watching this. Anyway, Kennedy controlling against the cage here. It is not over. 4:12 on the clock. It comes down to who wants it more. Who's going to move on in the tournament? So much at stake. Khaybulaev now controlling Kennedy to the cage. Let's see if Khaybulaev can use that low center of gravity as Kennedy puts a knee to the body. Khaybulaev gets a takedown to wrap. Kennedy trying to underlock and remove himself here as Khaybulaev is just controlling against the fence. Khaybulaev unblemished. He's 21-0-1. No official loss on the resume. Kennedy trying to give him his first loss in the opening round as he's kneeing from off the cage. Khaybulaev is controlling there, and Kennedy keeps throwing the knees up the middle. Khaybulaev puts a knee in there. Kennedy puts a knee back. It's a bad spot for Kennedy, even though he's landing shots. Now Khaybulaev loops around to the backside. Seatbelt lock around the waist. Khaybulaev trying to grind out the win. As he controls the waist of Kennedy, Kennedy trying to peel apart the arms. And Khaybulaev keeps the striking coming. Nice takedown by Khaybulaev. Just drags him down. Kennedy does get back up, tries to peel apart the hands. Trying to go for the working man's approach here, Khaybulaev. Dragging Kennedy around by the fence. Kennedy trying to spin. And a trip onto the knee. Kennedy back up. Kennedy is trying to separate from the fence here. Does get an underhook and spins the Russian to the cage. Uh-oh. Kennedy shooting in for a double leg. Khaybulaev like, oh, shit. Now Kennedy trying to trip out the leg of the Russian. The Russian stays upright. Good balance by Khaybulaev. Khaybulaev gets the... Oh, man, why didn't Kennedy separate? Damn, Kennedy. Maybe, I mean, you got this. Now Khaybulaev spins him. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, nasty elbows coming in from off the fence by Kennedy. Khaybulaev moves his head out of the way there. 2:22 on the clock in round number 3, excuse me. Round 3. Khaybulaev still controlling Kennedy against the fence. Kennedy rips in with an elbow. Khaybulaev leveling down, trying to get the two legs. Locks around to the backside. And Kennedy peeling apart the hands. And separates. Wow, Kennedy has separated. 2 minutes on the clock. I tell you what, man, Kennedy is in this, man. This is going down to the wire, but then Khaybulaev stings him with the left. Kennedy shoots in. I think he got popped there nice. Khaybulaev grabs around the waist and pushes Kennedy to the fence. Kennedy didn't like that. He didn't like that punch. So now Khaybulaev doing a great job of grinding Kennedy against the fence here. Khaybulaev controlling Kennedy, getting an underhook. Now he's going for 2 and spins the Russian to the fence with 1:30 on the clock. I am like really into this fight, man. This is a good one. This is a good scrap, solid scrap here. Kennedy now controlling Khaybulaev. We're going down to the wire here. 1:16 on the clock. The loser is out of the tournament. The winner moves on. Kennedy controlling around the body of Khaybulaev. Khaybulaev is trying to maneuver his body from off the fence. Kennedy puts in a knee. Control time adding up for Canada. Damn, he might steal this. Khaybulaev stuck against the fence still as Kennedy's trying to stay active. 53 seconds on the clock. Khaybulaev putting in some lefts. Here comes an underhook. Khaybulaev trying to separate Kennedy, keeps him in place. The Russian stuck against the fence. Holy crap, the Canadian might do it as he puts a knee to the breadbasket of the Russian. Khaybulaev has a chance to spin. He does! The Russian spins Kennedy to the fence now. Kennedy stuck against the fence here. He presses off, hits up the middle. Elbows coming in by Kennedy. Khaybulaev trying to go for 2 legs. 25 seconds on the clock. Khaybulaev cannot get the takedown. Kennedy gets the underhook. Stuck against the fence here, trying to spin the Russian. Locks around the body. Khaybulaev still controlling here for the time being, and Kennedy's trying to push off. Doesn't get it. Khaybulaev eats a knee to the body by Kennedy. Khaybulaev puts a knee to the thigh of Kennedy. Khaybulaev levels down for 2 legs. Kennedy stops it. 5 seconds on the clock. Khaybulaev trips him down to a knee. And then Kennedy gets back up, bent over, tries to peel. We're going to the judges. We're going to the judges. But what a fight. What a fight. I got to be honest with you. I think Kennedy won. I think Kennedy got 1-3. I think Khaybulaev just suffered his first loss. We'll see what the judges say.
Hell, I've got a smartphone and I need a time machine. Yeah.
Let's go.
Come here and tell me that if I fuck you in your ass, you punk white boy, you faggot. You can't touch me, you're not man enough. I eat your asshole alive, you bitch. Fuck you, you hoe. Come and say in my face, fuck you, ass for everybody.
Easy.
You bitch. Come on, you bitch.
Yeah, easy.
You scared coward. You not man enough
Easy.
to fuck with me. You can't last 2 minutes in my world, bitch. Look at you scared now, you hoe. Scared like a little white pussy. Scared of the real man. I'll fuck you till you love me.
That's the Pale Monkey.
This dono was made in the USA and is exempt from all tariffs. America. Fuck yeah.
The donators tonight have been absolutely phenomenal on a Thursday night. PFL's got some good fights going on. We're going to the judges. Thank you to Pale Monkey. Thank you, everyone, for the donations. We got another one slipping in over here. Who we got?
Wonderful.
We got Mr. Wahoo coming in.
Hey Chris, I've been gone a very long time, like actually a really long time, but I'm back like a long lost bitch trying to get my status back, even though we are actually a fucking bum and also a piece of shit as it was written in stone in the beginning.
Okay. Well, welcome back, Marky. It's good to have you back. Marky, I'm talking, when you thinking OGs, Marky's been around for a long time. It's kind of cool seeing people, they vanish for a little bit and then poof, they pop back up. I get those flashes of the old days. Shout out to Marky Wahoo. Thank you so much, man. Okay. Yeah, J Beers, the donations have been great tonight. Seriously. It makes it better for when I go to Jess and say, look, the people want it. The people want it. So thank you guys. Seriously. You guys make it all worthwhile, man. I really appreciate it very, very much. All right. So we're going to the judges. It's taking a little time here. I got to be honest with you. I think there might be an upset. Who knows? Who knows? Let me know in the chat which way you think this one went. I mean, regardless, really good fight. I hate to see either guy get bounced out of the tournament, but one must go and one must move on. One is going to move on here. We're almost at another milestone here. 101,400 subscribers. I mean, I can't even keep count anymore. If you want to get to the goalie goals of 101,400, subscribe to the channel. We'll be live for Bare Knuckle tomorrow morning, 1FC tomorrow night, UFC on Saturday. Ann has a phenomenal voice. Phenomenal voice. One of the greatest voices in the chat. Wow, it's taken a while to get to these scores. Now, they did start the main card, a little earlier, so maybe they're buying time here. I don't know. They're showing like little promos and highlights or whatever. There's a guy. Oh, that's the main event. Anyway, here we go. They're showing highlights of this fight. I wonder if the scores are taking long or the production's like pump the brakes. Man, oh man, what a fight. Marky Wahoo has a stunt double? Is there another Wahoo? Oh, wait, is that a fake? Was that a fake Wahoo that donated? That'd be hilarious if that was the case. I'm so confused right now. I don't know. We're at the point right now where we don't know who anyone is, to be completely honest. Okay. I'm kind of on the edge of my seat here. Who won? Who won this fight? Scores are coming in. Who do you think won? Let me know in the chat. Split screen. I'm like nervous. I don't know why. $29-28 Kennedy. Khaybulaev 29-28. Here we go. Split decision. Who's got it? Who's got it? Semifinals. Who's going on? What drama? Oh, Khaybulaev won. Split decision. What? The crowd doesn't like it. Wow, that's crazy, man. Khaybulaev got the split decision. I'm not quite in line with that. I think Kennedy got 1 in 3. What do you think of the chat?
Oh, super.
I think the Canadian got kind of hosed on that one.
Did you hear the story some chick told about Diddy's sons running a train on Justin Bieber?
Oh my God.
Tied him down and everything. Gay J was there, I heard too.
Oh my
Upside down face emoji.
Dude, if that is true, I have a feeling Bieber has been involved in some horrific things. I truly feel bad for that kid because he seems like he's been through some stuff, you know? Hopefully that's not the case. But anyway, not like I'm a big Justin Bieber fan, but you never want to hear about terrible things like that. Thank you, Smokey, for the Australian $5. Thank you guys for jumping in. Guys, we had a fight. I don't know about the decision. Let me know what you think in the chat when we come back. 3 more fights on the main card. This is the first official break of the show. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. PFL has been un fuego tonight. We'll be right back after this quick word from our sponsors. Hit the like.
MyBookie.ag, MyBookie.ag, MyBookie.ag. Place your bets Win big at mybookie.ag. Use promo code MMA-Holes at mybookie.ag. Win big at mybookie.ag. Tell them the MMA-Holes sent you. Customized belts at undisputedbelts.com. Design your dream belt at undisputedbelts.com. 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 Become the champ at undisputedbelts.com.
This is UFC President Dana White. Don't be a trans-liberal fuck, and make sure you subscribe to the fucking MMA-Holes. Oh yeah, and power slap that like you goof. The channel is incredible. Okay, I have to go and break all the records at the gate.
I love UFC, it is for me. I love the UFC.
I open up YouTube, I look for the fight. I don't want to pay, it's too much money. So take out my dick and rub on that honey. I'd rather my penis be stung by some bees than pay those ridiculous fees for the UFC. Oh, thank God for the MMA-Holes. Oh, thank God for the MMA-Holes. I see a beautiful bearded man with his beautiful wife. I cannot resist to hit that like. I swiftly subscribe and ring the notification bell. All of those other YouTube channels can go to fucking hell. Oh, thank God for the MMA-Holes. 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 Oh,
Thank God
for the MMA-Holes.
Let's go, chat. You ready? 3 more fights. Drop those emojis in the chat. Where my MMA holes at?
Oh, thank God for the MMA-Holes. Oh, thank God for the MMA-Holes.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Okay. You guys ready for some more carnage? You guys ready for the next fight on the card? Joseph Luciano versus Logan Storley, the former Bellator guy. Dun, 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 dun. Thank God. I mean, sheesh. Australia versus the US of A. Our PFL tale of the tape. 10-2 is Luciano. 16-3-0 is Storley. 5-9 Storley. 6-1 Luciano. Luciano 175, 170. Oh, wait, Luciano. Oh, no, he came in at 170. Okay. These statisticals are wrong. 71-inch reach apiece. 41-inch leg reach for Australia. 39-inch leg reach for Storley. Leg reach sounds, whatever. It just sounds so weird. Macaroni!
Thank God for the Maholes.
Oh, you got to admit, that's a banger. Thank you, Macaroni, for your 5 months of service. My twin brother from another mother. Thank you. Let's go, baby. Like I said before, tomorrow morning, BKFC. It'll be bright and early tomorrow morning for BK. There's another BKFC event on Saturday, but we're not going to be doing that one. We're going to be doing the tomorrow morning one, 1FC at night. So 2 fight reactions tomorrow, and then the UFC on Saturday. Robbie Lawler is in the corner of Logan Storley. Robbie Lawler. How about that? Okay. Let's get another banger, man. Could you imagine if every fight on this card's good? Like, we had that one weird give up on the stool fight, but everything's been pretty good. Okay, what do we got here? Who are you rooting for? Ozzy, or US of A? Let me know in the chat who you got. Storley versus Luciano. Hopefully you guys are winning your bets if you have placed them on the bookie. Luciano, a big boy, man. Luciano who is the under on this one? I don't know who the plus money guy is. It doesn't say here. Oh, here we go. Luciano's a plus 360 underdog. Storley right off the bat goes for the legs. Around the body, drags him. Oh, dumps him on his face. Luciano's face eats the mat. And Storley's hanging off the back early. Storley a minus 470 favorite in the live odds. Ouchie, wawa. So Luciano trying to get his ass back up. Right by Don Davis there. A knee coming in by Storley. Storley is on a 2-fight. Oh, actually, he's only coming off a win in his last fight. Before that, he had a loss to Shamil. Then had a Brennan Ward knockout win a year and 7 months ago. Luciano had his last fight was in Bellator. Stephen Hill, he submitted him with the Anaconda. Storley still working on this backside here as Luciano is trying to get up. So Luciano does have some ground game as well, but he is stuck on the mat. The Bellator gentleman, actually the one with more Bellator experience in Storley, is just doing all the work right now. Locked around that waist and really tight. Luciano can't go anywhere. Storley is all over him. He's graping him from behind as he's dragging him around on the mat. This is kind of rough to watch, man. Storley is just I almost feel like I shouldn't be watching this. This feels like there could be a sexual assault charge here. Storley is all over him. Right hand sliding in under the arm, onto the side of the head. Luciano is just trying to survive as he crawls across the cage. He does get back up, and Storley tries to drag him back down. Luciano's bent over. He's trying to muscle his way back up to the feet. Or he is up to the feet. He's trying to stay on the feet right now as he's bent over against the cage. Storley is smaller, so he has that lower approach here and hold against the fence. And he's dragging him around as Luciano is still stuck against the cage here. Oh, nice knee by Storley. Disguised that one beautifully on the forehead of Luciano. Luciano showing some toughness, though, as he did wind up getting back up to the feet. There's a little bit of a stalemate here against the fence, and then Storley takes him right back down. Good takedown again by Storley. Holy smokes. Luciano took a ride to the mat. I'm waiting for my drunken wife to show up. I kind of want to pretend I'm asleep. Dude, if any of the stories that Wisnachify tells are the truth, he's got a wild life, man. He's got a crazy life. 2:20 on the clock in the first round. Storley is back on top, trying to break Luciano. Now, blood. Is that blood? It looks like, yeah. Dribbling on the side. I think it's on Storley's mouth. I think Storley's leaking. Or, let's see. I can't tell. Where's that blood coming from? Is it a cut on I can't tell. We'll tell when they separate, but Storley is still on top. Now he's inside. Oh, he's not inside the guard. He's kind of half guard, pressing his cup on the thigh, passing over the legs. Luciano gives up the back, gets on the knees, and he tries to get back up using the fence with 1:46 on the clock in this welterweight bout. Lose and you go home. Bounced out of the tournament. Just like that. Storley still grinding on him here in the first round with 1:35 on the clock. And Luciano's on his knees begging for mercy. Saying, just give me another round here. Knees coming in by Storley on the right leg. As Luciano is slowly getting back up, Storley is locked around the body. Looking to drag him back down. Luciano trying to separate, and Storley drags him right back down to his knee. Back up is Luciano. And Luciano just keeps getting dragged down and back up. So it looks like the cut is over the right eye on Luciano. That's what it looks like. 1:03 on the clock. Luciano bent against the... Luciano just getting nullified here. Storley is all over him. 55 seconds on the clock. Storley working on the grind. It's probably going to stay here until the second round. We'll see how this plays out. But Storley is, dominating. 40 seconds left. Stuck against the fence here. Pretty lopsided. Luciano has nothing to give. Let me see. Where is this? Make sure this is upright. Thank God for the MMA-Holes. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Thank God for the MMA-Holes. Sorry, just checking something. All right, they separate from the fence. Here we go. Luciano finds his way towards Storley now and hits him with a good leg kick. So the Australian showing some damage over that right eye. He don't give a fook. Oh, walks into a left and a right hand by Storley. A chopping kick up the middle by Luciano. Good leg kick by Luciano, but Luciano's back in business. Even though he lost the first round, he's back in business. He's not completely dead yet. We go to a second round. Okay, what do you think so far? That's pretty lopsided, but I like the way that ended. I would like to see an axe wound type gash. All right, fingers crossed. That song stuck in my head. What? Thank God for the MMA-Holes. I'm honest. I even consider people trying to give me a spark of sobriety after such a long time. I can't say I'm holding my breath for Luciano to turn it around. Storley looks massive. Yeah, Storley, he's tough, but the only thing you can hope for is maybe Storley just gets gassed from all that grinding. I don't know. But Luciano separated at the end, and he landed some things, but still lost that round. Oh, and is flirting with Bruce in the chat. Shout out to Bruce Buffer. Bruce is not working tonight. He's in our chat, so say hello to Bruce Buffer. If you're a member, you can control him. Only the members can control the buff. 4:57 on the clock in Luciano versus Storley. Oh, nice right hand by Storley. Swings Luciano around. Luciano stumbles back up to the feet and cracks back with a right. Good left hand by Luciano as Storley comes in aggressively. Storley goes in for the takedown again. Luciano pushes him away. Luciano, a paisan from Australia. Luciano eats the right hand by Storley. Luciano's game, man. He's eating shots, but he's standing. Oh, nice right hand by Storley up the middle. Luciano's chin holds up and then chops, kicks forward. Luciano swings in with the left hand. Right hand by Luciano. Left hand Storley. Storley to the body with the right. A left hand and a right to the face by Luciano. Yeah, Luciano's got to hope Storley gets tired. With the age gap. 32 for Storley. I don't know how old Luciano is. How old is he? Luciano is... There's no age on this guy? I don't know. Anyway, we're back down to the ground. Storley gets the takedown inside the guard of Luciano. Uh-oh, not good. Not good right there. Luciano took another ride to the mat. Butterfly guard with Storley on top. 3:50 left in round number 2. Whoa. I'm going to move this down a little bit. Let's see. While they're on the ground, I'm going to make an adjustment. Let's move this down a little bit. Like right there. Yeah, a little bit better. Sort of. It's all right. Anyway, Storley passes over the leg of Luciano And now on the half guard, Luciano trying to get back up, but Storley is just murking him. 3:15 on the clock, all Storley. So this fight, a little lopsided. A little bit lopsided. Could be the stinker of the night. Let's see if Storley can finish him, or if Luciano can find a way to come back. Storley's trying to lock up the head and arm. Uh-oh. He's trying to pass the legs over to the appropriate position. Now he traps the left arm, but enough room for Luciano to separate and breathe and continue from off the mat as Storley is on top doing his thing. Luciano trying to get his ass back up, but Storley just pushes him right back down. 2:30 on the clock in round number 2. Snorley. Yeah, someone's got to take out Logan Storley, because if he does this way all the way to the top, I mean, unless he breaks him. If he breaks him, it's all for something. If he does this for 3 rounds and can't break Luciano, then it's annoying. Luciano, let's see. He has 2 losses. Let's see how he's lost. Luciano is stuck on the mat, and Storley is trying to set up that head and arm. He lost a decision. So his 2 losses are decision. Actually, 3 losses. Oh, wow. Guess what? Guess who Luciano lost to? Carlos Prate. In 1? Wait, what? Am I reading this correct? I'm not reading this right. Am I reading this? December 4th, 2019. While Storley is still on top doing work, let's pull over here. My Tapology is frozen, unfortunately, but I think I'm reading this correctly. Yep. How about this? Luciano lost a 3-round decision to Carlos Prates, 1FC. Fun fact. Prates has been doing his thing. By the way, Storley is beating the shit out of him here. Luciano is rolling around, and Storley's battering him with rights. How about that? Did you guys know that? A decision. Prates, who has got a fight coming up against Ian Machado Gary. I didn't even know Prates fought at 1. I had no idea. Did you guys know that? Anyway, the cut opens back up. Storley trying to lock up. He's trying to break him here. 43 seconds. Storley has mounted him. Storley got the mount on Luciano, and elbow slams in from the top by Logan. Yeah, right? 3 rounds of Prates is pretty impressive. Well, it's not doing him any good right now. Makes you wonder if Logan Storley, maybe Storley will find his way into the UFC. Only 32 years of age. Storley cracking, my man. He is beating the shit out of Luciano. 10 seconds left, so Luciano's going to survive another one. Cuckboy will get it done. Yeah, you know what? I think so too, man. People have been asking me who I think is going to win, Gary versus Prates. I think Prates is really good, but Gary's better. I think Gary's going to figure it out. I mean, it would be great if Prates wins, but I think Gary's going to figure it out. He's going to stay on the feet. We'll see. Or maybe Gary shoots. Who knows? Actually, if Gary's smart, he will take it to the ground, have a little fun on the ground. But I think he's going to pull it off. Say what you will about Gary, man. He's a confident mofo. That's for sure. He's got pretty good fight IQ. But we'll see. It's a main event. It's going to be good. The Cuck wins. All right, so we're going into the 3rd round. Can Luciano get a comeback? Can he come back from this rough start? Rough 2 rounds. You called Ian Gary versus Prates last week. I mean, you are amazing. You are an amazing man, Kevin. But yet you won't put your picks in on goat milk. We can't believe anything you say. We can't believe anything you say. I picked this one. I called that one. You gotta put your picks in on goat milk, so we could take you serious. Right off the bat, Storley takes him down. Holy crap! Starting off the 3rd round, just ragdolls him down to the ground, and the big man is back to the mat. Luciano In a world of trouble, he is a minus 400 favorite, Storley, plus 1,500 for Luciano. Holy cow. Just PFL's been good. Yeah, other than this fight, this has been a lopsided mess for Luciano. Luciano didn't even show up. He is only going to do a few months. What's that? Cain Velasquez getting 5 years in prison. I don't know if he's getting 5, is he? I don't know. I actually really haven't been paying much attention to the whole Cain Velasquez thing lately. It's a sucky situation. That's not a good one. I don't know. How long is he going to be in jail? It's crazy. Storley's just messing him up here. Storley's got him on his knees. He's hanging all over him. 3:44 on the clock. And Luciano is just non-existent. Bent over, just taking it. A great night of PFL fights, but here comes fucking Logan. Yeah, you're right. Thanks, Storley. Thanks a lot, bro. Great night. And then this guy comes in. Now, if we end the card with 3 fights like this. Now, listen, credit to Logan. He's completely shutting down his opponent. But if he doesn't get the finish, which this guy's never been finished before. It's never happened. Went the distance with Prates. We said that earlier. So the kid's tough. This kid's really tough. But, I mean, completely dominant. Just dumped back onto his head by Storley. 3 minutes and 5 seconds. If Storley could finally break this guy, that's pretty impressive. He got 5, but like 1,300 days already served. So should do, okay. Yeah, he already served some time. So I guess that counts, right? Oh, boy. Okay. With time served, he'll probably do a year. Yeah, he'll probably get off early, right? I mean, I don't see him starting trouble. And who's going to fuck with him in jail? I don't think anyone's going to be messing with Cain in jail. Could you imagine? Someone tries to have butt sex with Cain Velasquez. Yeah, that's not going to go well. Cain drops his soap. Someone tries to sneak up in there. Oh, boy. Nope, that's not going to work. It's not going to end well. In fact, Cain is going to be running that yard. 2:07 on the clock, and Storley is just holding him down onto his knees. It's fugly. It's fugly. You mess with the bean, you mess with the whole burrito. True. That is true. Jesus. Storley is just embarrassing. Could you imagine Luciano gets like graped for 3 straight rounds to get kicked out of the tournament? I mean, this is humiliating. This is embarrassing. Storley is just holding him, doing whatever he wants with him. But Storley can't finish him. Trying to get back up is Luciano on a knee. Luciano trying to use that cage. Storley is heavy on the back and just humping the crap out of him. 1:19 on the clock. All right, Storley against that Russian that just fought. Make that happen next. See what happens there. 1:05 on the clock. And, yeah, we'll see how this plays out. He's a hero in jail. Not that it matters. Nah. Yeah, they won't give a shit. Is it true that UFC offered him a contract when he gets cut, when he gets out? Wait, who? Who are you talking about? You talking about Cain or? That's definitely not true. Maybe GFL. Well, GFL, wasn't he a manager in GFL or some shit like that? I don't know if he's still... Well, I don't know how he's going to do that now. Storley is 24 seconds away from getting his hand raised, and Luciano is just being held. There's not much happening here, guys. Luciano trying to squirm and get back up, and Storley just keeping him down on the ground. Shit, man. That was a rough one. One-sided. Team Dubai. Yeah, I don't know if he still has that job anymore. Okay, so here we go. The fight is over. We're going to go to the judges. I mean, we all know who won that one. Storley, even if you weren't watching, you know who won that one. Storley just dominated from round 1 all the way through 3. A complete mess of a fight for Joseph Luciano, who has never been finished, but now goes 10-3-0. You were going to bet on Storley? How big of a favorite? Yeah, he was a pretty big favorite, though, going in. So you would have to, I mean, unless you did a prop on the distance or something. I don't know. I don't even think that would have been plus money. Snorley. Yeah, that wasn't fun. That was not good. That's typical PFL right there. Man. That's when you got to throw weapons in the cage or something. You got to do something about that. I mean, if you're, I don't know. I don't know what to say, man. I don't know how you fix that. Diddy Hole. J Beers, do it for Mr. Pinkface. Do it for Mr. Pinkface. Need Pinedo and Jackson for the last two. Good luck. Hope you get it, man. Am I concerned about the tariffs? No. You know what's going to happen? The prices are going to go up a little bit, yes. And we're not going to be getting like those cheap, Chinese, Temu, everything cheap anymore. We're not going to get that. But at least the money stays in-house, So, a lot of money was going in all different directions. Everyone else was getting rich. So I'm curious, even though I liked getting the cheap stuff from other countries, I did enjoy getting that. I will adjust and hopefully, the money comes back around. That's what I'm hoping for. I mean, we were just making other countries rich, really. So we'll see what happens. We'll see how it plays out. The only thing to do is stay optimistic, You can't panic or freak out whether your guy won or lost. I don't know, man. You gotta stay positive. You gotta believe in your country, and that's it. No matter where you live. You can't be just like crying all the time. Oh, woe is me. You gotta fucking stand up and say, all right, hopefully this works out. Keep that chin up. Not unless you're fighting. Keep your chin tucked in. See how it goes. But yeah, stocks are going down, and I mean, we knew that was going to happen, and the crypto and stuff like that. So people are fucking going nuts. There's going to be a recession. Shit's going to happen, and we'll bounce back. We'll see what happens. Hopefully the plan works. I studied this card. There wasn't any good bets in it. Okay. 2020. I got you covered. I would never. Who the hell would want to be president? So it sounds like a terrible job. It's not even a really high paying job if you think about it. You got YouTubers making more than the president. Not me. I mean, it's not like Trump is taking a salary, but still, if you were to take a salary, it was like $500K, which listen, I would take. But you got YouTubers easily making that money. That's kind of crazy to me. How are YouTubers making more than the president? Okay, official decision. Let's roll these guys out of here. Roll them out of here. Storley, we got it. You won. You humped your way to victory. We got it. We move on. Democrats are jelly. There's a lot of memes out there, yeah. If you play around on social media. I just say stay away from it, man, because it's like try to stay out of it, It's comical and depressing at the same time, so I just try to avoid it at all costs. Good job by Storley. No interview. Get him out of there. Get him out of there. Get out! Get out! Get him out. Get out! We don't want him in there. All right, we're at the co-main event, guys. I might be able to see some Love Island tonight. Jess, you excited? Jess is excited. She gets to watch Love Island. Or Temptation Island, whatever the hell it's called. Temptation Island. Yeah, it's a big difference. It actually is. Democrats will cut off their own nose to spite their face. Yeah, I mean, listen. In fairness, I don't want to. I mean, there's a lot of fucked up. In fairness, on both sides, there's a lot of lunatics out there. There just seems to be more on one side. Like crazy, when you're talking batshit crazy people. But it's, it comes with the territory. People start panicking and stuff. Temptation Island is on Netflix. It's a guilty pleasure. If you have a strong relationship with your spouse, watch it. If you're on the rocks or you fight a lot, don't watch it. Don't do it. I'm telling you, because your fucking girlfriend's going to look. You know, I noticed it yesterday. I think I got to ask Jess when she gets out of the shower. I think it kind of got to her a little at the end. Like, I think she started thinking, like, Jess, did it get to you at the end? Because you got a little agitated at the end of the show. I think you started thinking I was like one of those guys. Oh, okay. Okay. Just, you watch your girl. Study your girl. If you're watching it and you see she's starting to go off the deep end and she starts getting snapping at you at the end of the show, then that's because she thinks that you're going to do what they're doing on that island. What? Okay. She still likes watching it with me. So I'm still good. That's a crazy show. Yo, Temptation Island's nuts. That's an old show that they brought back. If you want to watch some weird train wreck, watch that with your spouse. If you don't have a spouse, don't watch it. Don't even bother. It's only a good show if you watch it, your misses. If you're watching that shit by yourself, I would question. I would question you. Must drop in the hard questions. Trump could cure cancer and end racism, and the left would manipulate. I mean, it's on both sides, though. We've seen it on both ways. We saw when Obama was president. He's fucked up in a lot of ways. Like, it's always a witch hunt on both sides. I mean, if it wasn't like ever since I remember as a kid, it's always like that. It's always one side. Whatever side loses, they fucking lose their shit. They act a little crazy, you know? It's just, you know, it's how you play the game. It's just this time now, social media is it's amplifying it. So all the crazy haired, you know, different color haired people and confused gendered people they got a nice big platform to look like idiots. You know, it's only going to get worse. It's just as we get older and there's more elections and there's more social media, more outlets and more platforms and more microphones in front of dopey people like myself, we're screwed. Can imagine Jess just sitting there staring at Moss, listening to every word he says like crazy girlfriend. Nah, she's no, not really. No. Why do people think you're insecure? I don't know. I have no idea. I don't know. Who knows? People destroying Tesla dealerships like I tell you what, yeah, that's fucking nuts, man. People people keying Teslas and lighting them on fire. That's a whole nother level of stupid. Like, I could never align myself with those people. They're fucking lunatics. And I got to be honest with you, my aunt is one of them. My aunt is another one of those lunatics. Like, I can't stand people that are just so fucking far on one side where they got these horse blinders and they just don't want to hear anything and they just want to and root for people to die. Destroy people's... It's crazy, man. We live in a crazy... Do you see Bill Burr having that meltdown on the reporter? Like, he's feeling the heat now. Bill Burr is like, they're asking him like political questions or about Elon Musk or whatever, and Bill's like losing his mind. I'm just a dancing monkey. Like, it's dude, the world's nuts right now. The world's crazy. My ants are liberal as fuck. We don't talk. Yeah, dude, you can't. There's something with ants. I don't know what it is. Actually, Jesse's sister. I don't know. I don't think she's liberal. I don't know. But my aunt is. I got one aunt that's like, woo. I mean, but she says she's not. She says she's an independent. But the shit she says is like, I can't believe they missed. Like, she said that. I can't believe they missed. I was like, you crazy bitch. You fucking lunatic. No matter how much I dislike a person in office, I can't believe they missed. Now that's another level of mental illness. That's craziness. Dude, Vince, I can't even make that shit up. I was like, all right, we're not playing with a full deck here. You're a lunatic. You're a fucking lunatic. There you go, Smokey. That's a good family. That's a good family. Or if you do care about it, it's fine. If it's just, I don't know. Keep it under your own roof. Try not to torment everyone else, Just enjoy life. Anyway, wait for this one. Borics versus Pinedo coming up next. I watched The Monkey. How is it funny? Weird at most? Matt, are you out of your mind? That shit was hilarious. Although the end, they mailed it in. The Monkey, they mailed it in at the end. But I still laughed my ass off. Like 75% of that movie, I was dying laughing. And then I was just like, all right. You kind of like, let's just let everything happen now. Let's just, who cares? Let's just throw everything out the window. But it's very funny. Monkey is a very, very funny movie. I don't know how you didn't laugh at that. It's so fun. The girl exploded at the pool. Like, what the hell? Crazy. Those deaths were fantastic. The kid goes, I was going to marry that girl. The what? Oh, the school bus? Yeah. I don't want to ruin anything. There was a funny school bus scene. Yeah, that was funny. It's funny, man. It's a funny movie. It's not a fucking Academy Award winning movie. We doing backyard MMA tonight? Yep, in my backyard right after this. 2 more fights. This is the co-main event about to get going here. By the way, thank you to everyone that hit the like button. Thank you to D-Rest being our top fucking dog with the hundo. Anyone that donated tonight, thank you. Thank you to the members. And thank you to our sponsors, UndisputedBelts.com, MyBookie.ag, code MMA-HOLES. It's supposed to be a horror movie. I look at it more of a comedy with horror. Like, it's a horror movie, yes. But it's a comedy. It's a very dark con. It's very witty. The kids acted very well. Surprisingly, the kids were the best part of the movie, to be honest. The mom was hysterical. Gore isn't funny. No, dude, the fucking lines, the one-liners that they had were hilarious. And then the way the deaths happened, they did it in a very clever way. Matt, you must be great to watch movies with. Oh, that's not funny. No, it's just gory and gross. I'm never watching a movie with you. Fucking Matt, it's that guy. Lighten up, Matt. Lighten up. I think Terrifier is hysterical. I think Terrifier is very funny. Although Terrifier is on another level of gore, you know? I could understand when people are like, all right, I don't find that funny because they go so far where you're like, okay. But fucking Matt, he can't find a monkey toy movie. A monkey toy that kills people. He's taking it serious. He's like, yeah, this is not funny. This is some serious shit. Could you imagine if you had a monkey toy that did this? Fucking Matt. Every group has a Matt. Just shits on all the fun. You know? Every group has one of those. This is not funny. That can't really happen. Like the monkey with the symbols. Yeah. I think it's based on, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's based on a Stephen King book. He's a madman. By the way, we're waiting for this fight to get going over here. Matt, don't take anything too serious. I'm just fucking with you, okay? Just messing with you. Don't rage quit. A lot of people, like when I deflect it back, they start losing their minds. I'm just goofing. I just would never go to the movies with you. Never. We're never sharing popcorn, Matt. Ever. Jesus Pinedo, named after the Son of God. Adam Borics. Adam Borics is 19-2-0 with a 5'11 stature. 23-6-1 for Jesus Pinedo. 5'11 stature. Both coming at 145, 71-inch reach apiece. And the legs are almost identical with 40-inch leg reach for Peru, 41 for Hungary. And I'm getting hungry. It's your co-main event of the evening. We are the MMA-Holes. Remember that. Let me know in the chat if you're an MMA hole. Tell me. I saw Osada in one of those other communities. I said, I'm so sorry for my sins, Osada, and he laughed. We're fine. It's okay. It's all right. Eventually, everyone gets it at least once, you know. It's all in good fun. Who's going to win this? Borics versus Pinedo. Peru, versus Hungary. Co-main event of the evening. Some good records here as well. These guys look ready to roll. Chris Jericho was in Terrifier. Yeah, I met Chris Jericho in the Borgata in Atlantic City. He's not a big guy. He's kind of short. He was shorter than I thought he was. And he was so drunk when I met him. The guy likes the sauce. By the way, Borics is the underdog. He was annihilated when I saw him. Like, wrecked. Okay, here we go. Round number 1. About to get going here. Borics, 75% of his wins have come via flying knee. How about that? Interesting stat. 75% of his KO wins have come from a flying knee. Wow. That's pretty impressive. He only has 1 knockout. No, that wouldn't make sense. 4:55 on the clock. Round 1, Borics versus Pinedo. The PFL World Tournament single elimination match. Co-main event of the evening on a Thursday night. Make sure you smash the like button. Smash it up. Borics blue wraps. Pinedo in the red. Pinedo bouncing in and out as Borics threatens to not shoot in, but he put his hands down like he was thinking about it. A hook missing by Borics. Pinedo threatens to come in with that left hand. Doesn't pull the trigger on that. 420. Borics throws the left off the right hand of Pinedo. Little feel out phase here in the first of 3. So far, the event's been pretty good. The commentary team standing in the side. I might have to stand for the main event. I've been sitting way too long. 4 minutes and 2 seconds on the clock. Nothing has happened. Pinedo threatens, moves in, throws it to left. Ooh, nice hook by Borics. Lands off the forehead of Pinedo. Good kick to the body by Borics. I like the way Borics looks early. Borics is the slight underdog. Borics taking his time. Coming forward, fires a kick off the glove of Pinedo. Pinedo gets right back in front of Borics. Pinedo threatens here as Borics throws out the jab to keep him away. Here comes Pinedo with a flurry. Borics counters back with the right. 3:30 on the clock, round number 1. Featherweights. No, co-main. Yeah, one more after this. Inside leg kick by Borics. Oh, nice hook by Borics right off the temple of Pinedo. Pinedo just eats that one. Borics fires back with the right. So far, I mean, not much to really talk about, but I would say Borics looks pretty good. Pinedo is game, though, as he's moving around and putting that right hand out, in and out. Inside leg kick by Borics. Borics just taking his time, super calm. Pinedo looking to cut off Borics as Borics circles around. Pinedo coming in aggressive. Ooh, nice left by Pinedo coming in, and Borics swings back to the center as Pinedo put a good one in there. Pinedo's coming in very aggressive now. Swings in with a right and left hand. Borics eats that one, kind of rolls with the right. 2:33 on the clock. Let's go, boys. Borics threatens to throw the right hand. Pinedo just stands there as a leg kick follows by Borics. Pinedo bouncing in and out. Both guys are trying to move around in a way where the other one bites, but no one's biting. Oh, there's a collision, and Pinedo lands a good right hand. Borics bounces off him. Nice left. Sliding off the mouth by Pinedo. Borics shakes his head no. Pinedo puts in the right again. All right, Pinedo's looking good now. 2 minutes on the clock. He's warming up. Mr. Peru landing some good shots here. 1:52 on the clock. They settle back on the PFL logo in the center. I kind of like how PFL is dominant in the middle of the ring with the ESPN under it, and then you have the sponsors around it. I like that better. You know, I wish the UFC logo was in the middle, but the UFC they just like plaster ads all over that place where it looks ugly. Oh, a nice right hand by Pinedo. They're in the pocket swinging, and Borics bites down and falls down from a left hand. Borics rolls over, covers up, turtles up. Here comes Pinedo with the right hands, rapid fire. Hammer fist coming in, and that's it. Pinedo gets it done in the first round. A vicious carnage by El Mudo. Jesus Pinedo, the favorite, goes 4 in a row, screaming to the commentary team. First round, TKO. Wow. Beauty.
Carnage! Lick the carnage, embrace the carnage, go on a date with carnage. Vote for carnage, make babies with carnage, play jokes on carnage, masturbate with carnage, ejaculate the carnage, propose to the carnage, enjoy pancakes with the carnage, celebrate the carnage.
Oh, damn. Nice win by Pinedo. He was just kind of digesting the information, digesting it. And then he had this, like, around halfway through that first round, he was like, okay, I'm ready. And just pumped away with the combos. Bang, that right hand off the temple. Borics was in the pocket, but Borics was just kind of in survival mode. And Pinedo lands a good body shot. That's the one to put him down, huh? Pinedo comes in. They collide. Man, oh man, that was a funky exchange. Yeah, it looks like a body shot put him down. Borics rolls over. Pinedo says, I'm not going to stop until the ref pulls me off. Beauty. Wow, what a co-main event. And this card, like, surges right back into a phenomenal finish. A first rounder, only one dud on the card. And we're about to get ready for the main event of the evening. The main event of the evening. KERESHKOV versus Jason Jackson. Holy moly. Guys in the chat, if you have not hit the like button, you have limited time to get your likes in. A complete fire sale of likes. Drop the likes into the chat right now. We want to get as many likes as possible in this chat because we are reacting to PFL, a tournament that kicked off tonight, and it's been absolutely phenomenal. In fact, it's been so good. It's been so good that Dana White is shaking in his boots. He's like, holy crap. Holy crap, they might have something with this. PFL might have something.
Hey, I'm the man who loves watching people fight on cages in their underwear. I like to watch people fight half naked, in a cage half naked. Dana likes to watch people fight half naked, in a cage half naked. Do it for Daddy Dana White. Daddy Dana, do it for Mr. Bean's face. Daddy Dana, it's going to be incredible. I am Daddy Dana White. I like to watch people fight naked, half naked in a cage. Daddy Dana, do it for Mr. Bean's face. Daddy Dana, it's going to be incredible. Daddy Dana, do it for Mr. Bean's face. Daddy Dana, it's going to be incredible. Now power set that like. Power set that like. Do it for Daddy Dana White. Do you know who I am? Do you know what I've done? I like to slap.
Look at those Dana Whites, baby. Come on.
I like to clap that white.
Get ready for the main event.
Clap that white. I like the UFC. I like to see blood. Will you work for me? Will you work for free? Clap that wife. Howard clap that wife. Boxing is dead. UFC is #1. And I celebrate by clapping the shit out of that wife.
Let's go.
Clap. Howard clap that wife.
Clap that like. Clap.
Clap. Howard clap that like.
We got subscribers coming in, guys.
Boxing is dead. UFC is #1. And I celebrate by clapping the shit out of that wife. Clap. Howard clap that wife.
Let's go, baby.
Clap. Howard clap that wife.
Thank you, Sergio, for subscribing.
Boxing is dead. UFC is #1. Then I celebrate by clapping the shit out of that wife.
Clapping the shit out of that life. Yeah.
clap, clap.
Power clap.
I'm Dana White.
All right, guys, give us a repost on the PFL live stream that's going on. 118 over there, hanging with the boys. 220 over here, hanging with the boys.
Hanging with the boys.
Oh, I'm sorry, 187. Excuse me, I saw the wrong thing over there. Shout out to the 187 on YouTube. Shout out to the 118 on X. Go give us a follow at the MMA-Holes on X. We'll be simul streaming tomorrow as well for BKFC, 1FC, UFC. The greatest combat sports show on the internet. Been doing this for almost 9 years. August will be 9 years of MMA-Holes content, revolutionizing the live stream game. One dragon at a time. Dana White. Okay. So main event coming up next. They're still showing some highlights of that last fight. Now let's talk, chat. Let's talk. We got one more little break before the main event of the evening. What's on your mind? Talk to me. What are you eating? What are you smoking? What are you drinking? What are you humping? What are you doing? You need those songs to listen to in the shower? He could be a singer. He's got a great voice, Dana. I agree. Make a AI Menudo song. That's not AI, though. That's really Dana. We need MMA-Holes, the album. It's in the live chat. It's in the live chat. You can hit the jukebox. I can't release the album because we got the jukebox in the live chat. You could play any song at any time in the jukebox. The Streamlabs donation is pinned. What you got to do is kick it like you got to bump into it like the Fonz. Pick a song, play it. Play it at any time you want. Moss, I just confirmed to photograph the band. What? Nano Cluster Friday. Going to be fun. Lead singer was from the band Wire. Oh, so you're doing a photo shoot for Nano Cluster? All right. Enjoy, man. Wish you success. Mac is playing pool in the chat. I just wish I didn't hedge that fight. Oh, a little hedging. Damn. I'm gonna refrain from that story. If he ever wants to tell it, he could tell it. He's got a lot of good stories. he's got better stories than that. But Goldie should be the voice of PFL. Now he's the voice of the GFL. Actually, he's the voice of BYB. He was rocking the BYB shirt in our video. It was very nice of Goldie to be part of the MMA-Holes video. 100K. That's special, man. Very cool to have Goldie. Wow, there's some shit talking over here in this face-off. So Braga versus Pinedo. Wow, that's a feisty face-off. I tell you, man. I dig this tournament, man. I dig this. This tournament has been very, very good. Just started. I mean, we could have a bunch of duds follow up, but I'll definitely be tuning into the next one. How many people in the chat will be here for the next PFL card that has to do with this tournament? This is great. This is just what the doctor ordered. And it's to the point, 8 fights. That's perfect. Especially during the week. Perfect. Understood. You're a man of honor. Yeah, it can't be burning bridges like that, I can't. He's got good stories, though. I'm totally invested now, right? Definitely tournament looks fun as fuck. It does, right? Well, look, we took a swing on PFL. I thought I was done with PFL. I honestly thought that was it. But credit to PFL for trying, stripping down the layers, go vintage with the tournament, nothing fancy. Loser, done. PFL moves forward. Now, I do wish they would have done this a little bit earlier. They would have done this a little bit earlier, and then we could have had $1 million winners. But instead, now they've waited a little bit too long, and now we're 500K winners. So, yes, still a decent prize, but it doesn't have the feeling of the $1 million check, that was before. So they should have done this earlier. Dana goes to Snoop Dogg and Lil Nas. Of course, yeah, he definitely goes to those parties. Does coke off of Snoop Dogg's bitches. Is Snoop Dogg's bitches tushes. I was watching. You know, I was watching Limp Bizkit. It's crazy how Limp Bizkit made a comeback. I can't even believe it. Like, Fred Durst is 60 years old, and they made a comeback. Like, they're literally selling out arenas. It's nuts. And so I went down the rabbit hole again. And what was the song? Not Break Stuff. Was it Rolling? I think it was Rolling. It was like had the Twin Towers in it, and Snoop Dogg and Eminem, and I was like, holy fuck, I'm old. Like, when I saw those Twin Towers in that Rolling video, I was like, oh my God. Dude, the Twin Towers. The World Trade Center was in a Limp Bizkit video. Dude, that made me feel so old. I was like, are you kidding me? Craziness. Watch the Rolling video if you haven't seen that in years. Dude, your head will explode. I've been to a bunch of Limp Bizkit concerts. It used to be like I would have to keep that on the DL, you know? Now you can like proudly say it because they made a comeback. Yeah, it's crazy, man. That's crazy that video had it was so weird seeing it in there. Hot dog flavored water, yeah. I'll never forget when I told the story the other day. I'll never forget when I saw them at the Warped Tour. It was crazy, man. Like the second stage. Chocolate starfish. Winner of the tournament gets a free hand job from Snoop Dogg. Oh boy, that's a great prize. The Creed comeback. Yeah, Creed comeback, right? Who would have thought Creed would be massive now again? Like, what the They're like on top of the world. It's crazy. There's some bands that just completely, and they're just playing their old songs. Limp Bizkit is kind of a closet frat boy music. I tell you what, it resonated with me. I wasn't a frat boy. When I was a kid, I was like, or a young man, I should say. I was like I felt that music. I was like, yeah, I want to break stuff. It worked for me. Now, the main events, they got the three announcers over here, Couture, O'Connell, and Hardy, talking about this tournament. The pacing has been so good, they clearly don't want me to watch Temptation Island, right? Is that what's happening here? You can bring out the main event. I'm with it. I tell you what, Jay Beers, Nickelback they never lost it. Like, I'm not a Nickelback fan, but they're still selling out. Like, Nickelback is like touring and shit, and it's crazy, man. Like, that whole Nickelback is like the worst band ever. It's not the best, but they still, for some reason, have a big audience. Creed has a lot of Creed has those, you're drunk at the bar, you hop over to the jukebox, and you want to just sing one of their, like, they're a good sing-along band. Hold me now, I'm 6 feet. It's like one of those, you know? I didn't like Creed back in the day, I'm not going to lie. I might like him better now that I'm an older man. But back in the day, I was like, what the fuck is this? Back in the day, I was like, all right, I think I might draw the line here. And I also, with Godsmack. Like, Godsmack I saw live, but I wasn't with that either. Sex Pistols, Sex Pistols, phenomenal. Nickelback got me into music when I was a kid, those classic songs. If you listen to, like, Nickelback's other songs, other than Photograph, they got some heavy tunes. They actually got some heavy songs, Nickelback, which is kind of weird. But never seen them live, unfortunately. Chris Curtis used to come on and talk about Nickelback, saying that they got a bad rap. That's when Chris Curtis used to do our show, Action Man. How dare you? Had him on speed dial. I don't know what happened with that. What's the point of Sex Pistols reunion with Johnny Rotten? Hold me down. Godsmack is okay. Devil Kicks cooler, though. Godsmack is just okay. I agree. I saw them live. They're all right. Like, they're forgetful to me. Now go away. I'm doing the best I ever did. It's like, bro, what the fuck is that, man? I'm doing the best I ever did. Now go. Like, what lyrics? That was a crazy song. When that song was popular, I was like, am I listening to something else? That song is crazy. Every time I heard that on the radio, I couldn't wait to change the channel, change the station. Now go away. Oh man. But yeah, I saw them live. They opened up for Metallica. They're all right. Okay. Oh, we got a milestone over here. Hold on. What do we got?
LIC my. Blue circle emoji.
Whoa.
Blue circle emoji. Blue circle emoji. Blue circle emoji. S high holes hanging with my boys.
Wow, look at Ann.
Hanging with the boys.
Ann has been a member for 55 months. Shout out to Ann H, the knitter, a goat of the chats. Shout out to Ann. Thank you, Ann. We're waiting for the main event to get going here. PFL got all the graphics and the bells and whistles before we get to it. A lot of finishes on the card. We're just having a little side combo. My high school basketball team was 7 white guys that came out to Nirvana before home game. Which song? You know what's funny? I was like late into Nirvana. Like it took Kurt to die before I really got into it. I can't believe I'm going to say that, but it's true. And Biggie too. Biggie Smalls. He had to die before he got on my radar. It's kind of crazy to think about. But Nirvana was very simple yet effective. Who's your favorite band in the chat? Let me know. Let me know. Who is your favorite band in the chat? Rock band, if you have one. Green Day and Nirvana. Man, I saw Green Day a couple of times. But they kind of went all crazy, too. All political. I never seen the Red Hot Chili Peppers live. I remember when we had Taylor Starling on when she used to like us. Now she hates us. She loved the Chili Peppers. Nirvana's okay, but overrated. I think the thing about Nirvana is the simplicity of their songs and how it worked. Like Nirvana plays like the easiest songs ever, but it worked. You know, it just worked. I don't know. I guess Beastie Boys did play instruments. Carlos Santana. Wow. Red Hot Chili Peppers. You just like that sock. You like Flea's sock. Interpol. Want to photograph a Pixie show. Want to photograph a Pixie show. What? Or you want to photograph a Pixie show? Do you do a lot of band stuff? That's actually pretty. I don't think I've ever done a band photo shoot. Now I'm thinking about it. I don't think I did. That'd be a fun one. You want to do my headshots for the MMA-Holes? I need some headshots. Who wants to do my head? Anyone in AZ want to do my headshots? I'll take cell phone ones. I only listen to Catholic music now. Black Sabbath, Radiohead. I was the photo assistant for Biggie Smalls' crown photo. Oh man, it would be funny if you're actually telling the truth, but that's pretty funny. It's funny either way. Oh man, I've seen Rammstein live where he pulled out his dick and started spraying it all over the gimp. That was crazy, man. Du hast. I was like, what? Okay, we're getting ready for the main event. Good convo, guys. Good convo with the chat. Thank you, guys. How about this Thursday night? Have a little fun. How about Big Jose coming in? Big Jose. Jose Luis Garcia. entered the building. Thank you for subscribing. How about this? 101-401. Let's go. 101,400 subscribers. What the? Okay, guys. Main event. Let's do this. Let's get to business. Main event of the evening for PFL. Jason Jackson, Andrey, Koreshkov. Koreshkov is 28-5-0, 18-5-0 for Jackson. Both 6'1", both 170, both 75-inch reach, but extra inch in leg reach, 44 inches for Jackson, 43 for Koreshkov. It's powered by MyBookie, the code MMA-HOLES. Dun, 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 dun. Here we go. Jackson walking in right now as we speak. We could end this strong. Jason Jackson. He's coming off a loss to Ramazan. Ramazan beat him the last one. Beat Ray Cooper a year ago. Let's see. Goti Yamuchi, Andrey beat, and then lost to Magomed Umalatal. I can't fucking say his name. It's okay. I got you, Bob. Bob Lee Swag, I got you. There's a link in the live chat if you ever want to watch any future ones or UFC. Click the ESPN link in the chat. I got you. Don't worry. Round one. When it gets kicked off, you'll see the numbers moving over there. But right now, Jason Jackson is being... Actually, he's serenading the guy that's feeling him up. 34 years of age. He's having a little fun out there. Jason Jackson is in the cage, and he takes a nice trot around that cage. There we go. Good respect. Both guys touching gloves. Like to see that. Okay, let's do this, baby. It's official. Main event. About to get started. Dun, dun, dun. Kick some ass, Jackson. We'll see. Who you guys picking in this one? So Jackson's the favorite. Minus 225 favorite. The Russian getting plus money. Plus money for Andrey Koreshkov. Not bad. Not too shabby. Listen to all kinds of music. I don't like gangster rap or country music, hard rock, and pop, what I like, and heavy metal. All right. Let's go. They got an animated tail of the tape. Yep. So production has held up for the most part. And card's been pretty good. Only one dud on the card. A lopsided grinder with Storley, Logan. And now we're in the main event here. Jackson lost a decision in his last and a decision win for Andrey. So hopefully, I would imagine this is 3 rounds, right? I would imagine, even though it's the main event, it's a tournament. This guy looks like he could be Jesse on Fire's brother, this Greg guy that's an announcer. It's like a non-ginger Jesse on Fire. Koreshkov being announced right now. He's pacing around by his corner. Looking around. Loser goes home. Country music nowadays is long dead. Not in Arizona. I hear it a lot. My neighbor's cranking it out. I never was a country guy. You would think me being in Arizona. I listen to a lot of music, but country I just can't get in. Doesn't do it for me. Axl Rose just did an interview this week about his rivalry with Kurt Cobain. Axl Rose is a dick. I wouldn't anything that guy says, I don't believe. That guy he's just a junkie, narcissistic retard. I regret that I never saw Guar live. You know what? Me too, man. This ring announcer sucks. He's cheap. Oh, you saw Guar? Yeah, I never seen him. I would go though. Me and the kids were listening to a little Slipknot. You can find that on our Instagram stories if you want to hear that. We had a mosh pit where I was teaching my kids how to mosh in a mosh pit. If you want to see that, follow us on Instagram. All right, here we go. Round 1 of the main event of the evening on a fun card and a fun night, fun Thursday night. I had a pleasure doing this with you guys. We'll be back tomorrow morning. So make sure you subscribe, notification bell. Round 1, a touch of the gloves, a reluctant touch there. Jackson and Koreshkov. Koreshkov eats a leg kick by Jackson. Jackson circling around. Hits him with a leg kick again. Nice left hand by Koreshkov. Koreshkov backs up from a flurry by Jackson. Jackson viciously going there with the headshots. Leg kick by Jackson. Jab by Koreshkov. All right, good pace to open up this card. Good body shot by Jackson. Koreshkov puts in the jab. Uppercut Jackson. Body shots Jackson. Pushing Koreshkov to the cage. 4:30 on the clock, and Jackson coming in aggressive on the Russian. The Jamaican controlling against the fence here with 4:22 on the clock. Jackson a -250 live odd favorite. Tomorrow morning at 12 Eastern time. The stream is scheduled, actually. It's already scheduled on the channel. So if you want to get the exact time, you can check that out. This should redirect you to that. Make sure you hit the like on both streams. By the way, we could do better with the likes. At least get 200 tonight. Let's go. Keep on hitting that like button over there. Thank you very much. Jackson still working against the fence here with 3:50 on the clock. Welterweight fight here. So tonight was featherweight and welterweight. Koreshkov still stuck against the fence with Jackson in control, 3:40 on the clock. Jackson slowing the pace down. Let's go, Jamaica. Let's go. Yeah. Excuse me. That was a violent allergy sneeze. Jackson still in control against the fence here with 3:20 on the clock. So not much activity. Jackson just grinding the Russian against the fence. I'm telling you, man, these Jamaicans super strong. I've been to Jamaica before, played water polo, and the staff was like, they were just ragdolling us. I was like, damn, how strong are you motherfuckers? Craziness. 3 minutes on the clock, and Jackson still controlling against the fence. Koreshkov trying to separate here. Jackson levels down for 2 legs. But Koreshkov stays upright and spins Jackson to the fence. All right, Russian in control now. 2:40 on the clock. Koreshkov has a chance to get going now as he's putting some knees on the right leg of Jackson. Jackson underhooks and spins Koreshkov. Koreshkov now stuck against the cage here with 2:24 on the clock. Jackson in full-blown control. 2:17. Jackson has a left hand between the crotch, or between the legs, pushed against the crotch of Koreshkov. Koreshkov trying to push off, and Jackson just holding him there. 2:05. Koreshkov hits him with a left off the fence. Jackson is grinding and humping. Come on, not another one of these. A knee up the middle by Jackson. Koreshkov still stuck against the cage here with now 1:50 on the clock in the first round. Koreshkov, every time I look at him on the TV, I just think Giga Chikadze for some reason. I see Giga. Koreshkov trying to knee Jackson and does spin Jackson to the fence. Here now 1:33 on the clock with Koreshkov in control. Jackson does get an underhook. He's stuck against the cage, and Koreshkov trying to keep him in place here. Puts a knee to the left leg of Jackson. Koreshkov still in control here on Jackson with 1:14 left in round number 1. Keith Peterson watching, and Jackson in control against the fence. They're dancing against the cage here. There's a separation here. Jackson kicks good shin off the body. Nice right hand to follow. Outside leg kick Jackson. Right up the middle by Jackson. Koreshkov firing away with lefts, and Jackson shoots in. Stopped by Koreshkov. Koreshkov spins him to the fence. Jackson fires from off the cage. Koreshkov keeps him against the fence with now 4:07 on the clock. Jackson just muscles Koreshkov to the other side of the PFL cage, and now 40 seconds are on the clock. Jackson pushing off on the chin, puts in a left hand, but Koreshkov still stuck against the fence. Oh, did I reverse that? Anyway, Koreshkov is stuck against the cage. He landed a couple of shots. Spins Jackson now around the fence, and Jackson gets back in control. Koreshkov now in control. 22 seconds on the clock. Jackson trying to trip him from off the cage. Koreshkov stays working for a single leg. And Jackson hits him with some lefts over the shoulder. Koreshkov trying to tug him down. Jackson stays upright. Chops a kick forward. Slips to the ground. Koreshkov fires over the top. Jackson squirms around to the backside of Koreshkov. Round 1 is in the books. Okay. We're going to a 2. Jackson 1. What do you guys think? What are you guys thinking? What's on your mind? Jackson round 1? Where are you guys going with it? Get ready for round number 2. A lot of humping, though. I want to see more action. A lot of humping. Skill. How you doing? I can't read that language, but Koreshkov, I think, lost that round. If that's what you're asking. We're going for round 2. Not even watching. 10-8 Jackson. Jackson easy round 1. Tug Speedman.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Let's get ready for this second round. 195 in the chat, please. Hit the like button if you haven't done so. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you very, very much. Wow. Is Tapology not giving live stats, live updates with the... Damn, even Tapology's taking off on this card. Man, Tapology's even giving up on the PFL. Okay, we're getting ready for round number 2. Keith Peterson looking at both corners, and away we go. The clock is ticking. Tapology. No way. Usually they have updates. Oh, there we go. Okay. All right. I was going to say, what? Okay. So here we go. Shooting in for a single right off the bat. Koreshkov, but draped over him is Jackson. 4:40 on the clock. Koreshkov trying to drive through it, but Jackson grabs onto the ankle of Koreshkov and puts some elbows to the side of the head. Koreshkov putting his head up, trying to avoid those elbows. And Koreshkov is tugging for the leg, but it's not working. He's eating shots by Jackson. Jackson is cracking elbows on the side of the head. Koreshkov still trying to push through. Not working at all. More elbows coming in by Jackson to the side of the head. Koreshkov now covers that spot. Jackson is sprawled over him with 4:10 on the clock. Universal Studios, Florida. Elbows to the ribcage by Jackson. Jackson, heavy sprawl. Elbows coming in again by Jackson. Koreshkov is paying for this takedown attempt. Koreshkov trying to drive through it. He's still going for it, and Jackson just sprawled over him. BBC on the back of his head. Jackson just humping Koreshkov's head right now. Koreshkov is still trying to drive through. Koreshkov, you might want to abort. Like, it's not working, bro. Koreshkov is just trying to drive through as Jackson is still sprawled over him. Ouch. This is fugly. Koreshkov now standing up, bent over. Jackson hits him with a knee. Jackson is just muscling him to the fence. Puts a hook in as Koreshkov is trying to utilize the cage to stay up. Jackson is looking to get another hook in there and solidify the back. Jackson tugs him down with that hook. Nice job by Jackson. Jackson looking to land a strike, and there comes an elbow. Looks like that was off the shoulder or maybe the side of Koreshkov. Jackson trying to break him down here with 3 minutes on the clock. Koreshkov holding on to the wrist, sitting on the mat with Jackson draped over him. Jackson trying to pull his hand out here as Koreshkov is still holding on to the wrist. Oh, my God. This is ugly. This is an ugly fight, guys. Jackson is draped over him some more as Koreshkov is trying to drive through. Koreshkov is trying to do anything he can to tumble into a better position, but Jackson is all over him. Jackson passing over the leg. Oh, not quite. But Jackson's on top of Koreshkov. Koreshkov, oh, he's in a pickle. Jackson gets back on the backside of Koreshkov, locks up the leg, and looks to land some more strikes. An elbow to the side of the head by Jackson. Koreshkov is just getting beaten. The hook coming in by Jackson. Jackson doing his thing. 2:05 on the clock. Koreshkov just grinding around the waist of Koreshkov. Jackson holding him there as Koreshkov is bent over. Jackson's on his knee trying to tug him back down. This is ugly. This is a pretty. Ugh. Jackson is tugging on him as KERESHKOV is bent over still. Jackson's trying to do whatever he can to break him down. 1:40 on the clock. Jackson putting a hook in on the Russian. KERESHKOV non-existent. Great card, terrible main event. Yeah, Jackson whipping in right hands under the right arm of KERESHKOV. KERESHKOV is in a pickle, just dragged right back down to the ground. Jackson trying to break him. Here comes elbows by Jackson. Oh, and a timeout by the ref, and they might say a legal strike. I don't know. Oh, boy. Keith Peterson says, nope, didn't like that. That's not good for Jackson. As an elbow came in, Peterson didn't like it, and there's blood on the top. Oh, the back of the head. Uh-oh. Right on the bolt spot. That's a back of the head strike. And it looks like there's a cut on the back of the head. Oh, that's not good, man. KERESHKOV looking around. This could be problematic. There's a nasty cut on the back of the head on the bolt spot. And, I mean, clearly a legal strike. Now, if KERESHKOV turned his head, you know, it's legal. I'm waiting to hear what they say. Okay, so the doctor takes a look. KERESHKOV is sitting down. I guess there needs to be a translator. KERESHKOV taking his time here. Let's see the strike here. So, KERESHKOV is down. Oop, that is an illegal strike. Yeah, that's an illegal strike. Damn, Jackson. Dude. Could you... Oh, my God, dude. What are you doing? You're winning this fight, bro. That was just a blatant illegal strike. That's dangerous, man. You don't... That's dangerous. So Jackson's being warned now by Peterson. I mean, that's an illegal strike. Shit, man. KERESHKOV stands up. I mean, blood is just coming down from the back of his head forward. KERESHKOV is talking to his corner here. And, I mean, there's a translator in there talking to the doctor. It's a whole thing. What a mess. No, it wasn't a knee. It was an elbow. Just came right down on the back of the head, like right on the bolt spot over there. So we're waiting to see what the doctor says. KERESHKOV is hands on the hips. They might continue this and take a point, maybe. Let's see. Doctor's talking to him. That's a bad situation. Now Keith Peterson's talking to another guy outside the cage. They might stop this. This is ugly, man. Oh, he says, looks like we're going to be okay. So they're going to give KERESHKOV a minute to kind of shake it out a little bit. Are they going to take a point? That's good that there's a mic on the ref. That's great. Why does the UFC have that? You could hear everything he's saying. So they're going to give KERESHKOV some time. Dude, that's fantastic. Shit, UFC, take notes. So KERESHKOV is just going to take his time here. They didn't feel it was intentional. Wow, Jackson dodged a bullet there. He dodged a bullet. That looked intentional to me. I mean, there's clear damage on that spot. But Jackson gets away with one. Wow. That's great. You know exactly what's happening there. So, yeah, they're showing the cut. I mean, that's ugh. But it looks like we're going to continue. I mean, that's a clear illegal shot. Like, what the fuck? I don't understand how he doesn't say that's intentional. That's crazy. Does anyone am I seeing something different? Let me know. Those that are watching along, did that not look intentional? I mean, I'm not saying Jackson was trying to like intentional. Like I don't know how do you reword this, but I mean he clearly had a straight shot at the back of his head and threw it. It wasn't like Jackson turned his head and then he struck him. Like it was an illegal shot. That's so weird. Super weird. Okay, we're going to continue. Koreshkov says, let's do this. All right. Fight continues. Yeah, I don't know, J Beers. That's a weird one. That's a little strange. Okay, here we go. We'll sync it up at 111. Yeah, okay. So Koreshkov, I mean, this could be great for him. Up, takedown by Jackson. Oh, my God. Center of the octagon, or the cage, I should say. And Jackson mounted him. Okay, this is going to end. Here comes Jackson with the ground and pound. 55 seconds left. Elbows coming in from the top. Just fucking stop this. This guy doesn't need any more brain damage. Koreshkov gives up the back. Jackson goes for the choke. Jackson's looking for the RNC. He's going to get it. He's going to get it here. Oh, Koreshkov's going to go to sleep. Good night. Good night. That's it. It's over. Jackson gets the submission. Bro. Dude, that feels weird, man. That feels weird. That feels weird, man. I don't know. I think my man's concussed or something. That feels so weird. But we got a carnage, the rear naked choke. And hey, listen, nothing against Jackson here. I'm not saying that he's dirty or anything. They let this go. Oh, man. And this is not a good look, guys. Koreshkov is on the mat right now. And not only does he have a damage on that, the back of the head, an illegal shot, but now he's on the mat, spread out here after you just got choked out. That's a rough look, man. It's a rough look.
Carnage! Lick the carnage, embrace the carnage, go on a date with carnage, vote for carnage, make babies with carnage.
I hope this kid's all right, man. I hope Koreshkov's all right. Like, I have a pit in my stomach right now. The kid's still on the mat. They could have killed him. The dude clearly had a concussion. I mean, when he came back in, there was a shoot by Jackson. Koreshkov takes a ride to the mat. Head goes whipping back. Jackson, and listen, great killer instinct by Jackson. Passes over leg, easy mounts. I mean, I don't think we had a clear-headed rush in there. And now here comes some ground and pound. Koreshkov's trying to defend himself. He's eating shots. Jackson was wise enough to get the backside of him. I mean, beautiful win by Jackson. But it just feels weird. Like, I just hope that this kid's all right, man. They should have stopped it. Yeah, it didn't need to keep going. Like Koreshkov clearly had nothing. So then Jackson takes the back, sets up the RNC, and Koreshkov he doesn't even fight it. Head cranked, crank, choke. Koreshkov goes to sleep. I mean, after a head trauma and then going to sleep, that can't be healthy, man. Oh, that's a terrible way to end this thing. Now, Carb was great. I'm in for the tournament, and nothing against Jackson. They told him to fight again. He fights. He finishes the guy. So credit to Jackson getting the win there. I'm not saying this guy, when the strike landed, it's illegal. I mean, I think they could have taken a point, and Jackson still would have finished them. But the problem I have is continuing that fight. I don't know if they should have, to be honest. I don't know. What do you guys think in the chat? Now, you don't want to see Koreshkov win from an illegal shot. You don't want to see that. But if they say it's not intentional, Jackson still would have won the fight, right? Right? Jackson still would have won. If they went to the scorecards, if I'm not mistaken. Actually, I don't know. It's the second round. He might not have, right? It might have been a no contest. That shit might have been a no contest. It would have screwed up the whole fucking tournament. So they put this guy's life on the line. Jackson gets the finish. Dude, I feel weird, man. I need a cold shower. after watching that, man. I love Carnage, but that just felt odd. That didn't feel right. I hope Koreshkov goes straight to the hospital after this. Monitor that guy. I don't like what I seen. Dark Matter gifted a membership. Thank you, Dark Matter. Look, the gift that keeps on giving. Dark Matter gives the membership. Lewis gets it. Congrats, Lewis. Congrats. I think it feels bad because he went out, but he got 5 minutes. If he came back and knocked him out, it would be crazy. Yeah, he already has head trauma and in a spot that's considered illegal, right? I mean, there's a big gash on his fucking bald spot. And he was concussed. I agree. I think he was. Man. I think he was just like, yeah, I'm good. I think that was a complete misplay by the doctors there. I would have been fine if they just stopped the fight and they said it wasn't on purpose. They went to the scorecard. Jackson wins. We move on. But that might have been a no contest, right? If they stopped it there, and it would have fucked up the tournament. So it's almost like they had him continue because they didn't want to fuck up the tournament. It almost kind of feels like that. It's a weird. I want to let this play out, the official decision and everything like that. But all together was a good night, man. Good night. I'm not gonna just like harp on that main event. Hopefully his kid's all right. But one shit fight. Everything else was pretty good. This was lopsided too, but still fun. That was weird, man. I kind of feel like they let that go to keep the tournament going. That's fucking crazy. Does anyone else feel that way? Or am I just like talking out of my ass? Let me know in the chat. Something feels so wrong about that. Look after the knockdown and the the kneeless ground and pound. Often comes after, should be stopped. Well, he was defending himself, but when Jackson saw that he was defending himself, he looped around to the backside and then put him unconscious. You don't think the doctor cares about the tournament? But did you notice that they approached the other guy with, I guess he was part of the commission, outside of the cage? That was a little weird. The doctor didn't make the call. Like the ref kind of went over, Keith Peterson went over to this guy in the, I don't know if you're watching along with us, but he went to this other guy and it's like, yeah, he's okay. He's all right. Now, Koreshkov is standing. There's an official decision happening here, so that's good. That's a good sign. Okay, we'll move on. He lived. We'll move on. All right, so good win by Jason Jackson. Jason Jackson's going to be an interesting one in this tournament, man. Dude's a beast. Good performance. Seems like a nice guy. I want to hear this interview by Dan Hardy. Lost his voice. God. He thanks God. Big thanks to God. Jason Jackson. I promised God there's going to be more submissions this year. God loves the legal strike. No. God loves a good back of the head strike. No. He says it wasn't intentional. He didn't really shift, bro. He didn't shift. But I don't think, honestly, I don't think this guy was like trying to do anything illegal. I will say that. But it was an illegal shot. I mean, okay, now they're going to walk through. I can't. Dan Hardy, throat gone, voice gone. Oh, my God, dude. This guy getting choked out is crazy. He fucking took his soul. He took the life out of the man. Oh, Jesus. Keith Peterson got to watch this guy die twice. No nonsense, right? They don't get paid enough for this. Dude, that was crazy, man. I love watching Carnage. That shit felt weird. I don't know. But it's good to see him standing up, and I say still send him to the hospital, man. You know? I don't know if he needs stitches back there or what, but send him to the fucking hospital. Do some tests on him just to make sure he's okay. Because that's like, it's a lot of head trauma. Okay, so Dan Hardy. There's some chanting going in the crowd. Jackson talking a little smack. He seems like a good dude. There you go. Jackson. Very happy about his win over there. Oh, he's going to fight. Oh, is he going to fight the fucking The ape guy? What the fuck's that guy's name? He's going to fight, what's that dude's name again? Thad Gene. Oh, man, what a fight that's going to be. Jackson versus Gene. I got to tune into that fight. That shit's a banger. Whoa, there's a shove by Jackson. Jackson with the big shove on the undefeated young man. Whoa, man, these two are squaring up. They're trying to sell a fight. I'm in. So Thad, if you're just jumping in, Thad Gene, this dude looks like he was the underdog, right, in that fight? Oh, no, he was the favorite in this one. They both beat Russians. And now it's going to be Thad Gene versus Jason Jackson. Take my money, even though it's free. And then you have Storley versus Kikuiri. Who cares about that? Storley will win that one. Storley is going to move on. He's just going to fucking hump his way through that one. Damn. That's a good fight. It's a good fight. I'm interested. They got my attention, PFL.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Optimistically.
If ESPN Plus makes me sign Inagi out, I might kill someone.
Are they logging you out? Make sure you use the link in the description down below if you want to watch any UFC or PFL. ESPN Plus in the description. Thank you, Optimistically Cynical. Yeah, their app is kind of glitchy. Although I'm watching on a browser right now, and it's working pretty good. But the main event, Jason Jackson gets a strangulation victory, moves on in the tournament, and altogether, even though it was a couple of weird experiences there, altogether, really good night. I mean, on a Thursday night, and it is PFL, completely overachieved. I mean, all finishes except for one fight. Really good night of fights. Seriously, I enjoyed it very much. Let me know in the comments section. If I missed your comments in the live chat, comment section, hop back around. Let me know if you want more PFL streams. I'll see you tomorrow. Tomorrow morning for BKFC. Tomorrow evening for 1FC. And Saturday afternoon for the UFC. I'll see you then. Don't be an a-hole. Double Chris. Be an MMA-Hole. Good night.
I love UFC, it is for me. Oh, I love the UFC.
I open up YouTube, I look for the fight. I don't want to pay, it's too much money. So take out my dick and rub on that honey. I'd rather my penis be stung by some bees than pay those ridiculous fees for the UFC. Oh, thank God for the MMA-Holes. Oh, thank God for the MMA-Holes. I see a beautiful